guess I should
Wait,
put it
not
over.
really. Yeah, first, is that because
Alright, welcome everyone tonight to another Eminence Wednesday night cEDH playtesting session. Tonight I have some special friends here that I call from my own local gaming store, my own playtesting group, Rip and Ship Gaming. Tonight we're joined by Zach Fitrakis, the Slice Father, Will Ozdal, the Trash Man or the Recycling Man of Sultai, and the true to the best deck in the format, Tim Necrom, Joe Roman. We have some friends here today because with the start of the Eminence Championship Series, we actually have this weekend the first gold event on the East Coast that I'm aware of at Rip and Ship Gaming for a Mox Diamond, where if you're in this area, we'd be so happy to have you come out and make this a full capped 60-plus person event. The link for the event is in the comments, so be sure to check that out. And I'll be sure to mention this again towards the middle and end of the video for anybody who misses it. Before we get into some gameplay while we're shuffling up, I'm going to have everybody go around. We'll talk about our decks and why we love to play them, or why Zach fever builds everything in the last minute. With that, we'll start with Zach with an interesting Naru Meha tonight.
So it was a commander I used to play a long time ago, Naru Meha. It basically just does dual caster mage combo things. It tries to win at instant speed with things that you have on the board. The most notable one a lot of people know is Sunscorched Desert. You just basically flicker it over and over again to kill the table. That's about it. I'm going to try and kill everyone on top of the stack.
All right. I mean, it's definitely something we haven't seen in a bit, and I'm really curious how it holds up to some of the newer decks in the format, especially since I'm sure it's gotten a lot of toys since the last time that it's been in the meta or in any format for that matter. And if you hadn't noticed, Zach's playmat is actually built out of Jello. So if you see it shake during the night, it's not an optical illusion. Zach just really likes Jello.
I actually just live in the Jello realm. I'm Jello myself. All my friends are Jello.
I can confirm I am Jello. Next, we'll go with the recycling fanatic, the man of Sultai, the person who demands that Tevesh Zot is good in the format, Mr. Will Ozdal.
Hey guys, this is my second time on stream, and I'm very excited to be here. Tevesh Zot is good when I loop him with Displacer Kitten 20 times, and so hopefully I get to show you that tonight. Very excited. I have made some changes since my trip to Ohio, our trip to Ohio. It was a very good experience out there, and I'm hoping the new changes make the deck a little faster, and are a little surprises for you. Only Max knows the cards, but the other two, some surprises in here I'm hoping to catch you with.
Yeah, it's really fun when you get to spend 20 hours in a car with somebody and your common interest is Magic, and the entire time we're just talking about deck building. And Will just sits in the passenger seat going straight down lists on Scryfall to see what cards might actually be worth playing in this format that people haven't thought about. It happened both there and on the way back. Can absolutely attest.
I looked today at 600 different beasts because I'm thinking of running Cavern of Souls. Don't at me.
Okay, well, next, Joe Roman. Well, before we get to Joe, I should note that in Ohio you did relatively well with your showing. You were top 16 in the Mox Masters Open. Is that right?
I was, yes, and I'm very proud of that.
You should be. It was a hard fought. There were a lot of really good players in there. And the fact that you made top 16 at any tournament, especially I know you make top 16 regularly at Rip and Ship as well. Definitely shout out to you, and hopefully see you at more major events, including Atlanta, which I know you'll be coming to, which is now a sold out 200 player event for Atlanta, which is very exciting. I cannot wait to get down there and play some Magic. Last but not least, the Smooth Brain deck, Joe Roman. What's your take here on Timna and Crom?
What's Blue Farm? Everybody knows what Blue Farm does. I have some different combos in the deck though. I called Will up today. I cut Consultation out. A heads up. I want to see how it plays without it. I put it in an Angel's Grace package that include Analogium, Angel's Grace, and Born Upon the One, and see how that plays out. Oh,
Cutting
that goes.
demonic consultation. That seems like a bold strategy.
Well,
Insert
you know,
dodgeball meme here.
Sorry.
you get opt, and then you have that's a consultation in your hand, and then the whole table knows, and everybody gets you to try to use that consultation. And it's not a good position to be in, so I would just not be in that position at all.
So because you don't like the heat, we're gonna stay out of the kitchen and not play good cards.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, is it a good card?
Is demonic consultation a good card? Chad,
Yeah,
do we like demonic consultation?
Is it a good card?
I mean, has it burned you?
By
That was
itself
burned
in a
you.
vacuum, it's a bad card. But
Max has been burned many times.
Have I tried to go off and consultation doesn't work? Yes. Has it made it is it the easiest A/B combo in the format to get? Yes. Anyway, we are randomized here. We have some people. Your brother is really ragging on you tonight, Joe. Smooth brain for a smooth brain deck.
Well, thanks, buddy.
We're getting all shuffled up here. We did randomize the pods beforehand. So it looks like Naru Meha will get to go first, and hopefully they don't rip JLo off the top to kill us. But all right, we're gonna resolve some mulligans just to fill time. If we have some hands that we just don't like and don't pitch back while we're shuffling them away, we can go over what we don't like about them.
That sounds fun. I also want to. I'd like to apologize, like I did off stream, for my finger. I might have slow shuffles and such, so I'll try my best to be as quick as possible.
You didn't hire a servant today, or
no,
secretary to shuffle your deck for you during stream today?
My dog refused to do it.
Your dog refused?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want him doing it because Liliana.
Liliana of the Veil got eaten by her, and I wanted to kill her, but that's another story. This first hand is absolute butts. It's gonna go back.
I think I'm going to keep this first 7. It's not the strongest first 7, but there's enough cards in here that I'm happy with that I think we're just gonna rock it and roll with it.
I'm going to my second 7. My first had no lands.
Are we playing a little bit more casual, explain how decks work in mulligans, Max, or are we doing more cutthroat, no info?
I'm all here for explaining how magic happens. I think better than just playing is explaining our plays, so people can tell us if we're wrong in the comments, or learn something from us, because I think everyone at this table is a decently skilled magic player.
I agree with that. My first hand had 1 land. My deck relies on playing dorks and hidden land drops. If I'm not doing that, I'm falling way too far behind. I'm a heavy interaction deck. I like to stop opponents from winning the game while I set up, and that is why I cannot keep that hand.
Keep in my hand.
Hand number 2. I'm going to keep hand number 2, my second 7.
I'm also going to keep my second 7.
All right, fantastic. It looks like we're all set. Do we have any pregame effects that we'd like to run?
Oh boy, do I! Here's a gemstone. What to get rid of though?
That seems really good in 4th seat.
You should get rid of Ad Nauseam. That card is trash.
Hate to do it, but it goes the dress down.
That's fine.
I don't know.
Probably fine.
All right, Zach, go ahead and start us off.
Okay, gonna draw for turn. Play a snow-covered island. A Mox Opal.
These are cards.
And then I'll pass.
All right. I will draw for turn. I will play this land. I think this is correct. I'm going to fetch this away for a Underground Sea, and then I'll exile this Simian Spirit Guide. Play this Arcane Signet. And then I will use this Arcane Signet to play this Deathrite Shaman.
Nice.
And I'll play this Mox Opal.
Nice, nice, nice.
Two dead
And
opals.
that will round out my turn.
All right. One time. Draw for turn. Not what I wanted. All right.
Every time you draw for turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play the Sad Bajuka Bog turn 1.
Easy.
Never see that. Yeah, that's the hand I kept.
Wow.
Max,
Okay.
exile that.
Well,
That actually hurts more than I think you know.
Well, YOLO. I now have 7 cards in hand. Do I think any of you play wheels? I know you do, Max. Here's a J-Lo. And I will then chip the turn.
I'll draw for my turn.
I mean, there's definitely no reason not to run out Jeweled Lotus here. I mean,
I play around docksides.
that's true.
Way too
Joe
much.
could put a dockside, but you can always crack the J-Lo and like.
I could. I could.
It sucks, I'm sure. So you're going for a turn 2 Tevesh at this point.
100%. Yes,
Okay.
that is my plan.
Probably. I'll put a UC on the field. The
I see.
Lotus Petal down.
Oh boy.
We'll go ahead and get a Timna out there.
Turn
Turn
1
1 Timna. Pretty good.
I'll chip the turn over.
Sounds
Pretty good.
I will draw for turn. We'll play Sunscorched Desert.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, we're dead.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
When that enters, I'll have it deal 1 damage to Max.
Oh boy.
Get
I
wrecked.
wonder why.
Get wrecked.
And after that, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Zach, what's your
That's
commander's mana cost? 4.
It's 4.
Untap, upkeep. That's
Very
not
interesting
what I needed
keep,
it to
Zach.
be.
Is that because you need that mana that Will took away from you?
Yeah, that's right. Shaman was like, okay, I guaranteed have the fetch land in my graveyard to be able to play my turn 2 things that I wanted to play. And for some reason, I got turn 1 bogged.
Either Bajuka Ball just got you.
That Pajuka bog just like
I don't even feel bad.
Thrasios Pasios. That's
Oh.
it. Killing me. Damn.
Draw for turn. We got there. Alchemist Refuge. Let's go.
Well.
Alchemist Refuge. I would like to play this Mana Vault.
That's for me.
Mana Vault good?
Yeah,
I
we're
will-
stopping a rock.
I will put a Tevesh Zot on the stack. No mana drain, no mana drain, no mana drain.
I'm gonna show you a lot of respect right now.
I would prefer you didn't.
Oh, Pierce. Oh, Pierce.
Do what you gotta do. I do have a colorless float in for what it's worth.
I will say you did cast
Okay.
your 5 mana commander directly into 2 open mana from a mono blue player.
It is my only game plan. Do your worst, Zach. What you got?
I'm gonna Tails End counter a
And-
legendary spell.
If you Tails End the activation instead. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
No.
To the command zone. I tried.
boy.
2 mana up. We're gonna ship the turn. Tails End.
My turn. Not backwards. Tap, draw. Oh, combat.
think
Zach,
it's-
I'll send it to you.
I would say it's time to hit the Naru Meha player.
Yeah. Right, well, we're 7 mana away from losing. So.
I'll take 2.
I will go up 2 and then lose 1 life and draw cards. I'll go to 41. Anybody okay with that?
Yeah, you're good.
Seems fine.
Cool. Cards. That's pretty cool. Here's a watery grave. I'll shock it in. Take 2. Just tap it to play a soul ring. Tap the soul ring. Or a talisman of dominance. And so, how's the board state looking? One Anna, a D tutor. Two cards.
Ooh.
Wow, let's.
I pass priority.
I pass priority.
Yep.
While he's searching, my consideration for countering the Tevesh there was mostly because he played a colorless land turn 2.
Yeah.
I felt like taking him off the draw, he's going to be really limited on colors. I think he was counting on the Tevesh to get himself into more sources.
That would be correct. If I had drawn the Alchemist Refuge for turn, I would have played it, the Mana Vault, and the J-Lo in turn 1 Tevesh, but I had the tap land, unfortunately.
This will be my card for the turn, or for my tutor, and I will ship it afterwards. Not to interrupt you. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah,
Good,
That was
man.
it.
that logic's super sound. I'm
Draw
surprised
for
you didn't
turn.
keep a hand with like Mindbreak Trap or some other free interaction, and it will. I'm very, very impressed with you.
I normally do that, but I saw the turn 1 Tevesh opportunity, and I didn't want to turn it down because the rest of the hand is very good. So this is a game where I decided that I would take that chance and prove to myself why I don't take those chances.
I'm having some awkward draws here myself. I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Oh boy. Okay. There are still no fetch lands in the yard. Is that correct?
That is correct. Give me a second before you untap though, Max. What do you have? You have this Signet. I'm just thinking really quickly, and you can take your turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
Max is like,
I
what could you
found a command
possibly have?
tower.
Oh, nice top deck.
Yep. Sweet top deck command
I need-
tower.
I need one of those.
A3. I will put this Ristic Study into play.
That's too good.
But
Pass on the risk.
I mean, it doesn't seem. There's only one player in this game casting spells other than myself right now. So.
I'll also pass on the Ristic.
All right. The Ristic. Okay.
Ristic is good.
This is still not a thing. This is still not a thing. I will pass the turn.
How many cards do you have in hand, Max?
3.
Three. I don't care about you, Zach, at the moment.
Damn. I don't care about
Let's
the
see how
man
it is.
that just killed my Tevesh, my only strategy right now.
Well, so Joe, you have 3 in hand, and you just demonic tutored. You probably tutored for Adnol. So I'm debating blowing up the Ristic Study, but I don't think I'm going to, because I think you tutored for Adnals, and I might need that Ristic to keep you in check. That is my logic. I'll take my turn. Excellent. More colorless mana. Ancient Tomb. Don't laugh at me. Or laugh at me, that's fine.
Listen, at least you got mana, man.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I could have had more if I had Tevesh on board. Thinking. 3 in hand.
What colors, man? That's a skill issue.
It might be.
I mean,
I'm
I
a
think
trash
the
player,
mulligan
that's
is a
why.
skill issue for sure.
I knew it was a risk when I took it. I don't think I'm out of the game, just behind. Thinking.
I mean, if anything, you did keep me off a turn 2 Ristic Study because I needed to have my Deathrite active. So.
Well,
Big brain.
Big brain.
This is such a weird spot though, because I'm afraid if I do this, Joe just runs away with it. But I gotta do something because I'm not doing anything.
I will tell you that if you have interaction for Joe, you should probably save it because I have 0 interaction.
Well, I can tell you I have 3 colorless and a black. There's no interaction here that's meaningful. But I can interact with the board at sorcery speed. So I'm thinking.
Dangerous.
Yeah. All right. I will rely on that.
You said pass your
Was
turn?
that?
Yes. Oh, I lose one for my mana vault. I'm down to 39.
Already cheating. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a cheater.
I will untap.
Yep, those are legal game action.
I will draw. These are all good cards.
Don't like that.
Oof. I think I'll run out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay for study. Play Chrome.
Like
There it
Crom.
is.
Okay.
My man wants more draws.
May I move the combat?
He wants to go to Crombat.
Combat.
Combat.
I pass on it.
Cool. 10 to Zach. And Max, you can hit Chrome.
Are you sure you don't want to pressure the other Adnos player at the table?
Where? There isn't one.
He plays. Will plays black. He has to play Adnos, right? That's how it works.
He also has one black pit.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I can't. All right, you can go ahead and draw your cards and do your thing, presumably.
Oh, attacks 1 through. Yes, that's cool.
Yep, took my
Need
beats.
to go back to 39, so not even life. I'll draw 2 cards.
And have no mana to cast spells this turn.
6 cards in hand. I'll pass.
A bunch
Draw
of
for turn.
passaroonies.
There's a lot of passing
Oh,
going on.
thank you.
It's very strange.
Play this snow-covered island for turn.
Oh, finally, got a land.
I'm going to go ahead and play a Mirror Maid.
What? A copy of an artifact or enchantment on the board, right?
That is correct.
Oh, is that going to be another Ristic study? Oh, I love it.
Do you pay the 1 for my Ristic Study?
I do not. I cannot.
I have nothing to say about this.
I pass
All
on
good?
it as well.
Okay.
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to enter as a copy of the Ristic Study. Surprising.
That checks out. Checks out. That checks out.
Could have blew up
and
the
then-
Ristic study well.
And then I'll pass turn.
I could have. All right, hold on. In end step, I think now I do it. Here's a Force of Vigor,
Oh.
and I'm gonna pitch this Eldritch Evolution, targeting both Ristics, paying for both Ristics.
So before you do that, I'm gonna counterpoint with don't do that and hit something else.
Ristics on board, I lose the game.
Here's the thing: if you do this,
Oh.
you're gonna make me go shields down for Joe's turn, and I'm not letting this resolve.
I hear you, but I lose to 2 Ristics on board. I'm so far behind. This is the only thing I think gets me in this game. You know, like that's where I'm at. Had Tevesh resolve.
Seems like it's on the stack. So
I'm sorry, Zach. This is the way I think I get in the game.
Okay, I'll pass priority.
what was this? I'm not gonna let this resolve.
I was bluffing.
I can't do anything about this, so I think we're both gonna lose our Ristic Studies.
I choose not to do anything about this.
Okay. Did you pay the 1? You paid the 1 for that, correct?
I paid for both. Yep.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that makes my untap a little sadder.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, Maxie.
Are you though?
I tried to bluff
I am.
it, but you know.
I am.
I'll play this Mox Amber.
It'll let me keep my Tevesh.
I'm gonna call my Deathrite Shaman. That's done nothing.
Bye.
He's making you mana.
He is. He's making up for not making mana for 2 turns.
You played Mox Diamond first, right? I mean, Mox Amber first.
first, yeah.
Palm trigger on the.
Yep. Draw your Crom.
Ooh, real card.
Calling week good?
Good
Yep.
for me, sir.
Nos.
Ad nauseum.
Duck nauseum.
That is a duck nose. I will pass on this duck nose.
I got nothing.
I'll also pass.
I figured if you didn't protect your Ristic study, my Adnos would be okay. Ouch. 4. That's a... At least we have some spice
You're
here.
good. You're good there. You can stop there.
No, I think I'll keep going. At 20. Oh, why did I just... Like, preemptively clicking buttons is terrible. There's some free mana. There's a Jamble. I'm not confirmed stopping yet, but I want to take a look at what I do have.
That's it, Max. No.
I think I still need like another piece. I technically have it, but
Okay, because the Eldritch Evolution gets you there now. And then,
oh yeah, you just get rid of my commander, bring it back. I do have the green. I still have a land drop for turn. I haven't played a land.
I don't know. Yeah, that I don't know your total colors and such, but that
I can
and
go
then
another
helps
card
with-
though. I still have 9 life.
It's true. It's
Image.
true.
Void Winter off the top.
Oh, that'd be hilarious if I died a Void Winnower. 0. Okay, I'll stop at Tinderwall.
This is your main phase, right?
This is my main one.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I don't normally see you add Nos in the main phase. Not recently.
You have not played against me playing Turbo.
We played in Connecticut. What happened?
That's true. I played Nas on my main phase.
I don't remember. Not my game. I don't remember you doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna play this Taiga for my turn. I'm going to did I? Oh, I did get an Eldritch Evolution. Is there enough rock in play for me to do this? There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's gonna net me even.
And then doubles them, so that's what I thought at least.
I'm gonna have to get. I don't know if I can get all the way to having Kinnan out too.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah. Especially also with having to potentially sacrifice my. I think I'm gonna have to go for the gamble to see if I can just gamble for the dockside.
You have 20 cards in hand, so.
Yeah, and it's a decent gamble, but it's still a jumble. So I'll go for it.
Jumbo.
I'm gonna gamble for Docky. I'm assuming nobody has responses to this at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. Please
Our
stop
misstep
me.
gets countered by your misstep.
That is true. I will get this mystery card.
I know what it is.
Wonder, what's in a wonder
You
ball?
if you have a misstep, you can use the misstep. That would be helpful, maybe.
I have a misstep.
Misstep you.
I have a misdirection.
Do you actually?
I do. So if you want to misstep the gamble, that would be no. Okay.
I mean, we did pass some priorities, but all right. I will go ahead.
What did you discard?
Nothing yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. Oh boy.
Almost.
Okay. First number that comes up in stream between 1 and 22 will be the number that I discard. Totally unbiased. wait for it.
13.
12 from Anthony Roman.
Oh.
So it's
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 11. Image. Dockside number 2 is gone.
That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Good job, Anthony.
Ant.
We take those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget you insulted me before.
Never forget.
Mhm.
We'll put a dark ritual on the stack.
Don't mess up.
Again, do we want to misstep this?
Do not.
I don't. I'm F6. I don't have any counters.
Okay.
Okay. I'll put 3 black in the pool. I will use one of those black. Cast this Mana Vault.
I pass.
And then I will tap the Mana Vault for 3 colorless. So I have 3 colorless and 2 black. Now that I have Threshold, I will use a colorless and a black to put this Cabal Ritual on stack.
Sounds good.
A lot of mana.
Now I will go to a Gengar's worth of black mana, which is 6.
That's a lot of mana.
I will put this Dockside on the stack using a colorless mana and the mana ability of this Simian Spirit Guide.
Sure thing.
I have a total of 4 artifacts, correct?
There are 4. Yep.
Yep.
Huh.
Well, I thought you said yesterday that there's no docksides in your games. What happened?
No. That sentence was misread. I said that there are no docksides that I don't play around.
The mana vault on your feet.
Where's the play around?
Hey, your Mox Opal's been dead this whole game. My Mana Vault cast Tevesh and then got countered.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah, but you could have used that Force of Vigor to kill 2 things that dockside would have hit instead of just one.
did. I destroyed 2 things. Don't try and convince me
No.
that was
No.
a bad
there
decision.
was no.
You could have hit.
I'm not sure that there was a read that I had anything in particular, but
No, that's why I went with Prom.
I'll put this Kinnan in play.
Yeah.
I thought about Force of Vigor in his Arcane Signet
like
and
to
Rhystic
sack,
Study a little early.
Yeah,
I'll sack
should've.
a treasure for 2 green. Use a black and a colorless for this Temur Sabertooth.
Okay. I see infinite mana and Thrasios activations.
Yeah. I would like to present the loop where I will crack a treasure to bounce my dockside, crack a treasure to play my dockside, create 4 treasures going +1 treasure each iteration.
Yeah. So if this was a tournament, I would have used Pact, but there's no point on a stream. In a tournament, I could try and play for a draw and just be like, well,
I had the way to stop it.
I would have done it way earlier. I would have done it on the Adnos.
Fair.
In a tournament, I wouldn't have kept that hand. I think I would have. I was being a little ambitious with the turn 2 Tevesh, which I don't normally do, as you guys know. This Tapland turn 1 really stopped that. I was hoping to top that.
You tutored for Adnos?
I did tutor for the Adnos, but like you said before, there was nothing going on board whatsoever. So I felt comfortable going playing Crom to draw extra cards, because I had no type of protection whatsoever.
The second I saw the second Rhystic Study resolve, and then the Rhystic Study die, I'm like, all right, it's time to just hit the gas and vroom vroom.
Yeah.
I mean, I needed to get a value engine down because I was falling really far behind. My hand was Misdirection, Swan Song, Flusterstorm, Pact, and Mystical Tutor. So I had the interaction, but I just needed to start advancing.
I
mean,
feel like
going to
I
Aristocrat-
really had to force a vigor those Ristics, because if you guys were both drawing 2, 3, 4, 5 cards every rotation each, like that's, I mean, I'm losing that game in 2 turns. So
It's
I didn't think.
true. I think there was a valid point where Zach did need the heuristic study to
Yeah,
try and deal with me, but at the same
yeah,
time, like, you are letting him sculpt a 7, so it's like, can you deal with Zach's sculpt after I make a win attempt? If not,
yeah.
I don't know
Well,
what
not
the
for nothing,
correct
you
answer
weren't
is.
showing the win attempt.
That's true. I mean, I had 4 mana in play, and I was a rock away, or I had 3 mana in play, and I was a rock away from having 5 mana. So
Yeah.
it's kind of safe to assume that if I can present 5 mana, I'm presenting a Naz.
Also, like I was saying, the turn earlier when I told you to hold on before you untap, I thought about Force of Vigor in your Arcane Signet and Joe's Soul Ring, just to kind of even the playing field a little bit, because I was so far behind after Tevesh got countered. But you know, for what it's worth, Joe, this is why I don't like to go so hard into Tevesh, because if he gets countered, I'm often just like, uh-oh. But like I said, I saw a turn 1 possible Tevesh, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep it. I run 29 lands. If I hit any of them, it's a turn 1 Tevesh. It just wasn't meant to be, so
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
what it is.
we tried. Valiant attempt by all. As we get shuffled up and go for game 2, I will have us get shuffled, randomize the pod for the next game.
Yeah.
All right.
No!
I really thought my bluff was going to work there too. It was unfortunate.
Will doesn't work with bluffs.
Yeah, Will just does his thing. That's really I appreciate him for it, because he just knows what he wants to do and just jams it.
Hold on. Let's be clear. I could be negotiated with. I just didn't think I was winning that game if 2 Ristics were on board and I'm behind. That was really what it came down to.
Yeah, that's
had
super fair.
You know, had I mean, I don't know what Zach could have said to me that would have changed my mind, but maybe, you know, have the Mirror Maid come in as a Soul Ring instead of a Ristic Study. But like, I don't know.
I mean, you would have
It
had to
wasn't
beforehand present that you're going to force a vigor if he
exactly
resolves it.
exactly.
So that's a
If
little more telegraphed, but
yeah, had he noticed I was talking about Force of Vigor when I stopped you on his end step, maybe, possibly. But like, you know, it's so minute and so like, you know, is what it
fair
is.
enough. All right. Well, as we resolve mulligans for everybody who has come in before the start of this game, I'm going to go over again. I'm here with a number of players from the Rip and Ship local store where I'm from. Rip and Ship Gaming is a fantastic place to play Magic and has one of the strongest local competitive EDH scenes that I've ever seen. And I've traveled the country looking at and playing cEDH. They have their first gold event this weekend coming up at Rip and Ship Gaming in Deer Park, Long Island. Link to the event is in the video description. Come out, support that store, get some points for the TopDeck Championship Series, as it does start as of today. So all events now going forward that are 16 players or better by any of our affiliate stores who have signed up with us to be a program will count towards your total point scores. More details about that can be found on our website, topdeck.gg, and Eminence Gaming. Also, want a huge shout out to the fact that we are now sold out for the Atlanta CCU Celebration of Gaming for the main event for the 8K. So we have 200 players in one game store. Much like Charlie's or Cash Cards Unlimited was in Frankensons, Charlie's Collectible Show is a large flea market type area, so if you didn't get in the main event, we do have some side events going on, as well as a ton of things to see, and more than likely a redemption event coming down on Sunday for everybody who doesn't really make day 2. Now we go and get these. What mulligan are we on there, Zach? Or
Going to 6 right
you're going
now.
to 6? Okay.
I'm
I
taking my
should
free mull.
resolve some mulligans while I'm talking. Making game decisions while speaking is going to be a great thing for me.
Keeping my first 7. I'm going 4th. I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Going
No lander.
Going to 5.
All right. I'm gonna see my
Just,
first 7 because reasons. But
Make
yeah.
sure that you keep your life till the way it is, Max. Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna start this game at 6 life. It's gonna be really,
good.
really, really fun to
You could get 6
start
card
on
at
this.
nauseam.
Do I get a free Angel's Grace with this?
No.
No.
If it was
Okay.
legal. If it was legal.
If
You
it's
get a
legal.
Zax. You get a Zax Grace.
I get a
Don't
Zax
ask me
Grace.
what that does.
All right.
That's
I'll
the
find out
best. That's the
after.
best kind of. That's the best kind of grace you can get.
Is that where I get to play with your cat?
Yeah.
Is
let's
that
go
where
with
I
that.
lose and I get to come over and play with your cat that likes to smell boots way too much?
I don't know why my cat liked your shoes that much.
This first 7 seems like it does stuff and things, so we're gonna run away with it. Okay. How is that 5 looking, Zach?
Pretty
Keep your second
unplayable.
son.
Pretty unplayable. Are we going to 4? Well, I think we're in the tank
Deciding.
for 4. Well, this is
So is
a
that your-
great time to mention that if you're interested in any of these deck lists, you can check them out in the comments below, or if you're interested to see what other kinds of players are playing these decks, as Joe makes a drunken upside down smiley face, you can go over to... Oh, wow. I just blanked. You can go over to the deck list database that we've cultivated, EDH Top 16, that pulls live results from all of the events happening across the country. That you can see what lists are actually performing and get live links to their original lists, and you can contact those people on Moxfield and ask them about their deck. Why?
So I think 4 might be too low, so I think I'm just going to pray.
Okay. Hope and pray. That sounds like a strategy. Are those the 2 cards that you're going to play, Joe?
I mean, I don't know yet.
Well, you should know. You're going first.
Okay, I'm good.
I mean, we take a turn that?
Yeah. Where pregame effects, anyone?
Anybody?
Oh,
Ooh.
gemstone.
4th seed gemstone, 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
I will exile this flesh duplicate.
He's exiling a dockside.
I hate dockside.
May I have my turn?
Yes.
You may take your
Grace,
turn.
as per Gouch Rulers, Zach's Grace changes your commander to Slicer.
Slicers. Ugh.
Here's a UC pass.
UC pass? That seems super strong.
You super suspicious.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I will play
Max,
this
you're
verdant
showing your hand a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. It's all going to go on the table.
Oh my god.
I'm going to go get an Underground Sea with this. I will exile this Elvish Spirit Guide and play this Kinnan Bonder Prodigy, which will follow up with a Mana Crypt, and then this Mox Diamond pitching Boseiju.
Yeah, a lot of mana, yeah.
And if all of that is good, I will pass the turn.
Gonna draw.
Jesus.
Play this island and pass the turn. Much less fun.
Much to his chagrin. I will draw for turn. That is a Magic the Gathering card. Here's a Flooded Strand. I would like to crack this Flooded Strand, if that's okay. I will get my Tropical Island. I will then cast this Jeweled Lotus and attempt to put Tevesh Zot on the stack again.
I'll respond to Zot with a Pure Tutor.
Sure, that's fine.
I pass on everything.
What are we pass? What's on this? We have Vampiric Tutor.
Oh, Joe has a Vampiric Tutor.
Tevesh and then a Vamp Tutor.
Yeah. Look, I did it. Tevesh Zot.
I'll pass on the Vampiric Tutor.
Be a lot cooler if you passed on the Tevesh too.
I think I just want to do this because I can. I don't know if this is the right play, but you trying to go for a turn 1 Tevesh again seems kind of greedy.
I had the JLo and the gemstone.
So I'm gonna tap these 2 permanents for 5 mana and hardcast a Force of Will.
Oh my god!
Well, wow. He's never, ever going to keep a hand for turn 1 Zot ever again.
Never.
Just so all the rip and shit people know, this is why I hate turn 1 Tevesh.
Oh my
Never
god.
again.
Shadow- Back to the Shadow Realm, Tevesh, you bum.
Oh boy. I'm sorry. Like, how do I refuse just getting to pay for this?
I hate you. I
I
hate everything about you.
I know. Me too.
I hope Joe wins
You
next
still
turn.
you deserve to lose 1 life for that Force of Will, Max.
I do, but I won't.
Joe
I
wins next
now begrudgingly pass the turn.
Oh, I'm going to draw this mystery card. Oh, it's a JLo. That's pretty cool.
Damn.
Here's an island for turn, and I would like to put a Crom on the stack. Well, I'm gonna tap this and sacrifice it. Any responses?
You're good, man.
That's
You're
a mana
good.
ability. We don't respond to those.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, right.
Right. Here you go.
After I tout
There's a
that
Crom.
all of these players in here, the cream of what Rip and Ship has to offer, they're gonna think they can come in and pub stomp us.
Good. Let them
Oh,
come.
Max gets smacked now.
I deserve it, even though I force a will to
Oh, you have the best board
Tevesh.
state. You have the best board state.
Crom with the smacks
Crom.
down.
He still runs ad nauseum. Smack him.
I hit Max.
All right.
That's
all
what
right,
he said.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Yeah, I
I
got
thought he was
smacked.
saying. Good.
Smack.
Good. You
Okay.
deserve it.
Anything else, Crom? Pass
It's
the
a turn.
turn. I will untap.
Oh, this way.
Big Chrome.
Oh boy. I wish this tapped for 2 different colors, but I guess we can't have be that broken.
You could
roll
cast Thrasios and activate.
Did you roll for your crypt?
I did not because I'm bad at this game.
Join the club.
Odds are
Yeah.
always ours. Odds have spoken.
Good.
I deserve it
I
for
walked
not
in-
rolling for my
I wa-
crypt.
I walked into a hard cast Force of Will.
Straight, just like door was open, thwack.
He even showed it on screen too.
I do my best not to look at people's hands, even when they bleed it. But yeah,
Honor.
yeah. Look what it got me.
I think
Force will.
I'll just pass my turn. I don't need to cast Thrasios.
Draw. Play Prismatic Vista.
Ooh.
Where were all these
Let's see
fetch lands last game when I needed to use my Deathrite Shaman?
In your exile.
So I'm
Whoa.
gonna crack it for an island. I'm gonna shortcut. I'm gonna play a Gilded Drake.
Love that.
Wow, that is a spicy Gilded Drake.
And yeah, enter. I'm gonna take Crom,
Checks out.
Damn. Wow.
Okay, thank you.
and then I'll pass.
Yeah. Now,
Hey,
Zach, is that a real Gilded Drake?
Oh gosh, I hope so. I traded for it as though it was.
so spicy is as spicy does.
Are you also going to Gilded Drake?
No. After talking to you, I cut it, but I think I regret it.
Oh, I wouldn't.
I'm playing it, apparently.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking.
I mean, mono blue playing Gilded Drake seems very fine. 3+ colors playing Gilded Drake seems okay in certain strategies.
Right. I think we just disagree. But that's okay. I am going to
You
do
can't
what I
disagree
have
with
to do. I do disagree.
Hmm.
I know I'm thinking real hard about this.
In the tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 life. I'm gonna Noxious Revival my Flutter Strand.
What do you gotta do?
You do what you gotta do. I told you earlier, my
You
deck
gotta
needs
hit
to
your
hit
land
land drop.
drops.
May I draw this Flooded Strand for turn?
I have no issues with you drawing a land.
Awesome. I would like to crack it and go fetch. I'm gonna get
Riverside
my
trigger.
under. That is trash. I'm gonna get my UC. Actually, I am a bad Magic player. I should have done this on end step like I wanted to, so I didn't get a Crom trigger. But I'm bad. Okay. I'm shook about that. Force of will.
I can imagine.
You know,
Threw you off.
bro, you would think that the force of me would not counter Tevesh, but no. Get it? I'm Will.
Yeah.
Sorry, bad joke. All right.
Do you have a Force of
That
Will with a self-portrait on it?
if someone wants to
Sure.
get that for my birthday, I think
I can do
I
the
think I
portrait of the Force of, or of you on the Force of Will if someone gets me the card. It's
I
only a
think
stick
I'm going
figure.
Oh
to.
boy.
I'm gonna
Thrasios
Thrasio.
Pasios?
No Thrasios, no Crom trigger, pass.
Dude, I went to 5. Are you really
That's not. I'm not playing around, Exact. I promise.
okay?
There are other things brewing.
He's too scared of a
That's
tail's
fine.
end. I doubt. I wouldn't put it past you
Actually,
keeping it on a 5, but also
I actually thought about Noxious Revival and the Jeweled Lotus and going for it again, but I didn't. I was one off.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
did actually. I bottom Tail's End. It was one. It
Hey,
was
Max,
in
you
my.
wanna top agent me here?
I don't have Alpage in here. I probably would have done that
Okay.
to Will.
Damn.
I'm gonna get what I am, a scrub, and get a scrub land.
Yeah, buddy.
And since I'm down a commander, I'll go ahead and play a commander.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Dun dun
And
dun.
All right.
I think I'm gonna respond to the Timna. Max, how many cards do you have in hand?
I do that.
Thank you, Zach. Max, how many cards do you have in hand?
Dose.
Dose. He says dose.
I played 5 on my first turn, and then the
I'm
6th one on your turn.
in such a bad spot. Okay, I will pass on Timna. I'm good.
Yay! I'm back. I'm back good.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like tradition, right, Zach? This is your Gilded Drake, so
No, sir. Come on. You go
no,
to Max. You need to go to
I'll
Max.
I'll hit Max
100%.
with it.
You're hitting me with the Gilded Drake again?
Well, I mean, I could be dumb and hit Zach with because it's his, but nah.
No, play smart, not good.
That's what I'm doing. I'm breaking traditions here, breaking the
Good
mold.
man.
Okay.
Breaking the law.
Um,
Breaking the law.
I'll flash in an Orcish Bowmaster,
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh.
and I'll deal a damage to Timna.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Enjoy my
I
Magikarp
don't think
Orc Army,
I don't think he's drawing now.
I have to
and
make
I'll
a
take
decision
3 from your Gilded
here.
Drake.
Guilty. Close combat. You guys just saw my hand. I
Couple
will
of cards.
decline.
Oh, really? That's shocking.
Shookin'.
Okay. Anything else?
I mean, you could just straight kill her. So
Exactly. Yeah. Done.
Master busted. Who knew?
Astro.
yeah, pass. My apologies.
Just wanted to get that verbal confirmation.
Got it. You got my consent.
Uh,
I don't know, Bowmaster though. No consent there.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh, I have to roll for my crypt again. Odds is out.
Yeah. You're a judge, right?
I am. If I remembered my trigger, even if it was after I drew my card. Blue, green, Thrasios, floating green, Deathrite Salami.
That's a nice salami.
Trigger.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
If you'd
thank
like.
you.
Yeah, draw your card, Zach.
You're welcome, Zach.
Joe can
Oh,
take
master
one to the
trigger?
face.
Not used to playing with Crow
Ow.
over here.
And I will pass the turn.
Oh, one card in your hand?
I do. And it is not ad
Oh
nauseum.
gosh. I'm gonna play a Cold Steel Heart.
Carbs MTG,
Blue.
what new black partner are we talking about? I don't think I've seen it.
Up there. One.
What, the parrot?
Pirate.
Oh, there's a pirate that's black?
Yeah.
Yeah, got
And
the near Malcolm now.
It's
Yeah.
whenever a pirate deals damage to an opponent, it explores. I'm gonna go combat. I'm gonna smack you, Max.
Again? Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah, get
I
it.
guess I'm not playing ad nauseum this game.
Good.
That's the goal.
Yeah, pivot, man. Pivot. Go a different game.
Pivot.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass turn. And the Cold
Alright,
Steel
see.
Heart is obviously blue.
End step. I will Tainted Pact.
Ooh. That's a good one, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
this is
a good one.
big one.
It's a good. I don't have anything for
No,
this.
no force of will.
No. Right there.
I will begin
Gotta take that
resolving
for a
it.
land, though.
Speedborn Muse.
Can he
Can't,
cast it? Can he cast it?
I don't have the mana to cast it.
He
Do
would
I-
need to also have
I
a.
can't.
He would be slow rolling a
I
mana
can't
crypt
put it.
in his hand,
Yeah.
which I would find really funny.
What the hell is that?
Offer you can't refuse.
Well,
Beseech the mirror.
While he thinks on that, as far as that card's concerned, I guess
Radle.
it seems okay. I don't know if that's gonna like overtake being able to play Buccaneer. I think you need Malcolm to be at minimum blue-red. And I can't see any
Malcolm
other.
Timno would disagree.
I said at minimum. That doesn't mean it has to be, but it can't just be like blue any other color but red. So if it's two colors, it has to be blue-red. If it's three colors, it can be blue-red X or Malcolm Timna, just because Timna draws cards. Even then, I think there's better Esper ways to go with commander choices. I think you play Malcolm Timna because you want to.
I'm gonna stop at Ancient Tomb.
What are you gonna take the deck for a land?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I started to put in 20 cards into exile, so I'm gonna draw.
Yeah, Carbs. I think it would need to. You'd need a blue-green pirate that would be good enough to pair with it. If you wanted to build some weird Sultai shell with it.
I would like to put this Thrasios on the stack.
I love that for you.
Thrasios.
Cool. I love magic. Yes.
No, it's
Max.
Pasios. You have to say Pasios.
Thrasios. Max, quick question for my own edification. Did you have that Bowmaster in hand early on?
It was not in my opening hand, if that's what your question was.
I'm just curious if the let in Tevesh resolve because drawing is good for your Bowmaster?
This is the only card that was in my hand other than the Force of Will when Tevesh resolved.
Oh, okay, so then it was no bow. I just, because, like, you know, you can use my Tevesh to grow your Bowmaster, so it might have been something to think about.
Let you draw two, shoot Tevesh and your Thrall.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something that I was wondering about.
I don't know if that's worth giving you the card advantage. Giving you two cards to
Or not.
kill like your token and tempo your Tevesh doesn't seem fantastic.
I don't know. Keep your Force of Will. I don't know. It's something.
I'm gonna untap now and draw for turn.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your turn.
Oh, good.
Okay, I mean, we're taking regular game actions. I think everybody can discern most of what we're doing. Kind of like talking about our plays as we make them. That might be a little more interesting than just watching us say, I play a land. No matter how sultry our voices may come across through the internet.
Like
I would
butter.
like to move to.
You're in combat.
What are you gonna do in combat?
Well, some actions.
Okay.
Zach, I will hit you with Timna and Gilded Drake to.
To me
Wow.
Yes.
again.
Yeah, well, Timna has to hit different players,
Yeah, I mean it could go at Will, who's at 36, and me, who's out of Nas range. But okay.
We don't play Adna.
No, I know, but just pressuring his life total in general to actually like kill him. But if I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win naturally off something else.
I don't want to die.
Me neither.
I
took 3.
You're good, man.
I took
You're
2.
good, man.
You're good.
You're good.
Okay. I'm going to do the thing and draw 2 cards.
You're gonna draw 2 cards.
So I'm gonna draw 2 cards. So.
All right.
I'm gonna kill Timna.
Draw 1.
You're good, man. They happen together. You're good.
Yeah. Draw 2. I'm not dead. And deciding where to put her.
Oh, he's got to reanimate.
Got a breach? No, he probably got breach, and he might want to exile her. I don't think he runs breach. He might, but this has to be a breach that he's thinking about because it's a free card in the yard. Sorry, Joe.
No, that's fine. I mean, it could be one or two things.
Stop telling them everything I'm gonna do.
That's fine.
I mean, knowing what players are going to do is really important. I think it's one of the final skills you learn as a Magic or a cEDH player is like reading the rest of the table and like popular habits. So I think it's good to be able to call those out.
I asked about the Bowmaster because maybe that's something I would think about. Sure. No, I would think about
it. It would be something I would consider if I had the Bowmaster in hand at the time.
It's a gift roll. Will target you?
I'm gonna block Zach. Right? That's how it works.
Correct. Right. In the audience at home, don't type the list of cards in Joe's hand or in Will's hand.
These are the cards, Joseph.
Oh wait, they can't see anyway because I'm the one casting the game. I'm so smart.
You good?
Yeah, that's good. I see.
Okay. No information for chat. Sorry.
Max, I'm drawing card.
I will mark a damage on your face.
Ouch.
Did he get the land? He needs to play breach.
Here's an ancient tomb.
Or is it an Adnos?
Right,
because he has no red sources in play currently.
That is correct.
Tim ended up going to the graveyard.
It did, yeah.
Yeah. An LED.
Trigger Crom.
Okay.
Gonna draw.
I will put another damage on Joe's face.
32. I like to go down to 30.
Yep.
5 mana to cast ad nauseum. I'm going to hold priority and crack my LED.
That's real.
3 red.
Oh, that's really, 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 really ambitious of you and bad.
Yeah. Well, I know your hand. He has 1 card in hand. I'm hoping it's nothing, and I'm hoping Zach doesn't have any answers.
Oh. Okay. Max,
I'm hoping Zach doesn't have anything.
Ad Nose on the stack.
Oh, Zach had it. Well, I'm cracking my LED to begin with, so my hand's gone.
He did.
Okay.
Can you show us the hand? What you discarded?
Here's the reason why I thought for threshold for that nonsense, but I couldn't get there. So.
Gotcha.
I mean, you still could have casted it, and now you'd have 1 black floating in the pool, but
Yeah, yeah, incorrect there. Yeah.
I'm gonna exile Drowning Dreams for that.
Cool.
Technically, I should have let Max pass priority
You
first.
should have let
I
Max. Yeah.
I don't have anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So-
I blew a load, so go ahead.
all right.
That was a punt. That was a punt, Joe. What the heck?
Oh, yeah, I gave it a shot. See what would happen.
But you know my hand.
I know your hand. What's your hand gonna do?
Okay.
Your hand's not doing anything to me.
Now I'm just like hoping Max doesn't pull the nuts right now.
Spin cannon.
Blue. Thoracle.
Oh my
Oh
god.
gosh.
I can't make
Adorable.
this shit up. Thoracle resolve.
Yeah, I pass on Torkoal.
Yeah.
Zach, do you have any
Oh,
cards you have in hand?
resolve?
Do you have anything, buddy?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, anybody?
What? How many
Well,
cards do you
definitely
have in
not
hand?
Joe.
You have a
4.
pact and negation that you don't want to use?
You bet I do.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, you're fine. Consultation can resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just show it to you now, Max. I have an endurance.
I
I'm gonna
have
pitch this
exactly
prompt.
3 devotion, so I'm good.
Oh, does it not matter?
It doesn't. I have 3 cards that'll shuffle into my library. And
All right,
I have
I can't
1,
do it.
2, 3
Well,
devotion.
consultation will be in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, consults in your graveyard. It would go into the deck too.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to jump the gun, but
So,
like
no,
that's why.
that's fine. So back to the trigger on the stack, you're gonna
Yeah.
shuffle
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Does anyone have a fetch land in their yard? Joe, you do, right?
I have a Prismatic Vista.
Okay, so I'm gonna exile a fetch land and Thrasios to scry,
Very, very smart.
and then I will reveal this Force of
And you'll
Will
plug-
that'll go into my hand.
You'll still get there because of the.
And now
factors
I'm back to having 3 cards in
3,
hand.
yeah. Very cool. Very cool. I don't use your pact
Yep.
because that's we're not in a tournament. I would not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not cool.
No.
It's not like I
It's
can
just
say
like
go for a
if
one,
it was
No.
a tournament, I would, but
Yeah,
No,
I swear to God, I
run
like.
the-
So the last card in my hand when I used the Force of Will was just the consultation, and then I just natural drew the Thoracle right there. Like just completely
Oh.
like nattied off the top.
I run Bajukabog. When you did that, if he didn't force a will, I would have crop rotted for Bajukabog, exile your graveyard. Then what?
What? Oh, to me?
Yeah, that's why I was like, you saw my hand.
Yeah, I was gonna go for Adnos. I named red because I was just gonna play Ox with it.
Okay, I'm like, I'll just crop rot Bajukabog, exile your yard, and then then what?
Yeah. When I saw your hand, it was that's the Oracle combo I was going for.
I think he was going for a sculpt Nause rather than a win Nause.
All right. I mean, 3 red usually signifies breach, right? You're looking for breach. Or a wheel.
Like it signifies the ability to play Dockside and like the accidental wins,
It was
but
for Dockside.
like
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
all right, 2 for 2 tonight with Thrasios File Smasher, and I'm exiled from the spell table.
That was a really
Mouse is
hot
taking-
Thrasios activation, Max. Very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I freaked out for a
was a
second.
psych-
I'm like, wait, I have exactly enough mana to do this. Sick.
If we were in paper, I would have counted your graveyard, and then maybe Zach would have used the pack. But like
Zach would
Yeah.
have
I
used
don't
the
know what
packs
to-
for us to go into a draw for sure.
right.
definitely.
I don't think I would have used the endurance if you had 4 cards in you. It's like,
Yeah.
but it's all good, man. It's fun. Do you want me to randomize?
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
It's fine the way it is.
All right, we're getting shuffled up for our 3rd game here, and it's not even 9 o'clock. This is so much nicer than having to play
First-
in
yeah,
some
first one,
control winter. What do we think in this pod that Control Winter is real? Like, do we really think
I
Control stands
hope.
a chance in the 80-minute format?
I hope so. You called my deck a control deck.
That's true, and after playing you a ton, it's closer to tempo mid-range, because you do have the ability to just turn 4, and like you have your combos and stuff. You just want to tempo the game to your pace, though.
I agree.
So I think it's a little bit different than like the Control Winter. Because right now, some of the control decks that are flying around are just like, I'm gonna cast 50 counter spells this game, and have a counterbalance, and then try and kill you with the that 1 mana black enchantment. The name escapes me.
A Chief Ascension.
Keeping my first 7.
Blood Chief Ascension.
Does this hand get me there?
Okay. That is 4 cards. That is 3 cards.
I don't think this hand gets me there. I'm gonna go to my second 7.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that tainted pack that I did last game was obviously a value tainted pack. I was looking for anything like a Ristic, Mystic, or something that would have drawn me cards, but you know.
I hate when I just like pitch a hand and then the top card would have just done it. This
Never look.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
This hand was
Don't
going to
ever
be
look.
like turn to Thrasios wheel.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
Go ahead and find your new hand,
well.
Max.
What?
Go ahead and find your new hand.
Find my new hand?
Yeah.
Can I just keep this one?
Nope.
Okay. Fair answer. So really, I love these faces that you're making upside down. It's really wonderful. Are you making faces like at your girlfriend? Is that why? Is she sitting across from you right now? Or your fiance, excuse me, before she yells at you for being incorrectly labeled.
Keep my second 7.
I'm gonna say hi to everybody. You're shy.
Hi, Megan. Did she not say hi to me?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Okay. All right. I'm making sure. Max, I think you know this, but I DM our game every other Thursday, so I demand a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
Love
you, God.
Yeah, you should. You better.
All right, I think you need to like poison her next bar drink in your D&D campaign.
No, Megan's my favorite. She is the best.
I love you.
Yeah, and you better. Get those brownie points while you can. I'm excited for our game. It's been a little while. I couldn't play. We couldn't play 2 weeks ago because of Ohio.
Oh, that's right, because we left on a Thursday.
We did.
Went to
You guys
Ohio
left.
on a Thursday.
That Max, pull your hand up.
I don't think I'm keeping this anyway, so it's okay.
Okay.
I wanted to, but again, like a card off. This time, the card on top didn't get me there, and I would have been sad to see it, so. Away we go.
Face is really upside down.
Yes, the face is upside down. How could the face not be upside down? I have all of the playmats oriented to be the correct way.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how it looks on yours. If you have
Basically,
yourself upside down.
POV, were you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm in your seat. I'm one with you, Zach.
I'm putting my hands under my desk and I'm just like staring at Max's and I'm just gonna pretend that I'm shuffling.
I hope I draw all blue cards now.
That's what you're gonna do, because you're drawing from my deck.
Yep. Oh boy.
I'm puckering up to give you a kiss, Max.
Hey, yo.
Damn. Not in front of her. Come on. At least be a little discreet about it. I will keep this. It's probably not great, but I don't feel like shuffling anymore. And I think I've won enough tonight. So
That sounds
Okay.
like a bad decision.
Okay.
maybe.
The disrespect is real.
I hope you
Okay,
win
so we ready?
Uh,
Any pre games?
No.
Not this time.
Not this game?
I'll draw for turn.
Wow. Breaking the trend.
And I'm
The
gonna play
best
it in
snow island in the game.
Arkham's Astrolab.
What is that?
It's an Urza card.
When it enters the battlefield, I'll draw a card. As long as that's
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
hey, Zach, what type of pip does that require?
a snow pit.
What does it do?
When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card,
Okay.
and I can tap one colorless and it to make a mana of any color.
Oh, okay.
It
Gotcha.
just filters.
He's gonna tap blue to make blue.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Anything else, Zach?
Yeah, I'll show you a Chrome Mox.
Oh, God. As I get exiled.
Oh, my Chrome Mox
He
exiled.
imprinted Max on
I'm imprinting Max on my Chrome
I have been
Mox.
imprinted.
It's almost like it's a Chrome Max.
Yeah, that's funny. That's really
Chrome
funny.
Max. I like it.
I'm
One
gonna
of your mini
push
mist
Stern
friends.
Scolding.
Turns golden. That counters dockside.
Oh,
does,
my
right.
turn 1 Dockside's live. Sick.
Now it's live. Go ahead. Yeah, pass turn.
Okay. I will
Make me regret it.
draw for turn. Well, that changes things. I will play the City of Traders.
Oh.
Uncrack this Lotus Petal for blue. Play Aristic Study.
Oh my god.
I love that for you.
Pass turn.
Alright, in end step, here's a Force of Vigor.
Are we serious?
Exiling Elf of Deep Shadow. I'm hitting the Ristic and the Chrome Mox.
The Chrome Mox, not the Astrolab.
The Chrome Mox give you mana. The Astrolight you have to filter, so yeah, you can keep that one.
Is this serious right now? Is this real world?
Yeah.
Did I just
So
get bodied?
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little spoiler. The
Okay.
Astrolab is part of a combo that draws my deck.
Alright, you could blow that up, Max. I mean, Zach, I don't know that.
Yeah, because you can flick it with like ghostly flicker, and you can.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Zach. I will blow up the combo piece.
Okay.
Do you want to tap your Chromox to tap Dashway?
No,
to
that's
make a
okay.
mana?
You do get a draw, Max. I don't have mana on turn 0. Is that
For
good?
Roll
Comedic
mode
effect.
of
Why the
5.
fuck? It's my turn. This sucks.
That's right. That's right.
Plays around to go for negation.
Get out of here. Can I take my turn? My first turn?
Yeah, you can take your
Yeah,
turn.
you rolled a 5, right, Will?
Thank you. I did. I did roll the 5. Oh
That
my
hurts.
god.
That hurts a lot.
I haven't
this
had
is
a
what
turn
we-
yet. This is so much stuff going on already.
what am I doing now?
Not playing that mana dork.
I'm gonna play this one instead, Delighted Halfling. I'm gonna get a Bayou off my Windswept Heath, and then I will play the Halfling.
Okay.
And then I will probably pass? Yeah, I'll pass at that point.
All right.
Oh look, I cut right to it, meant to be.
Here is a Bloodslain Mire. I like the fetch for a UC. UC, I'll play. Thank God you got rid of 630. We opened up my hand. An opal, a
let him
lotus
draw.
petal. I will tap the lotus petal. And hold on, let me think this through for a second.
That was. I feel really insulted. You just blew up my Aristic Study like that with Force of Vigor. That was gross.
My
All
world.
right, Max.
Like turn 1, how?
Turn
Where's the
0 for
vigor?
him.
I think it's more insulting that I drew the answer to it also. And I couldn't play it because it was my own turn.
Sometimes it just be that way. Joe likes to joke around and say that I do things on other people's turn to play around force of negation, and you just
You
saw it.
do. Well, you do. There's video proof now. You do.
I do.
Pass in here. You can pass in here.
You done? Yeah. Yeah, pass him. Pass him. Okay. I will draw.
Hmm.
I'm going to play an Ancient Tomb,
That card's good.
and I'm going to cast Solve the Equation. I'll lose 2.
Woo!
I'm going to find a Ghostly Flicker, and then I will pass my turn.
Hey, that's the combo piece.
I'll untap this land that's soon to be in my graveyard. Spoiler alert.
Love you, Max.
I'll float 2 mana. I'll play a Verdant Catacombs. I will pass.
Oh, good. That's good too. Oh, that's a good draw. Rejuvenating Springs as my land for turn. Thinking. Joe, how many cards do you have in hand? You've played barely anything. 5. You're probably holding up an end step tutor. Know you too well. Let me
I
do
think
some
he
math here.
miscounted
Hold
his
on.
mana and has a 3-drop in hand.
I don't think that's the case. If I do that,
A little more credit.
okay, that works. Yes, we're gonna fill out the curve. 3 mana for this Manglehorn.
Ooh. Did you read Manglehorn again?
Manglehorn, when it enters the battlefield, I may destroy an artifact. Artifacts that you guys, my opponents, control, enter the battlefield tapped.
Doesn't.
I pass priority on Manglehorn.
I pass
Oh,
priority.
do you pass? Okay. I think my target is probably one of Joe's rocks. Probably Opal, because the Lotus Petal, he can just sack and response, cast whatever he's going to cast anyway. Because I think he's got an end step or some kind of response. So I think the Opal's the right choice.
Yeah, but if you hit the Lotus Petal like right now, there's probably no way that he's going to be able to tap the Opal for mana.
But my thought is, if I hit the Opal, he sacks the Petal. He's got no artifacts, right?
He's not playing 2 rocks next turn, is what we're saying.
I guess that's probably true. Zach, how many cards do you have in hand? I know you got Ghostly Flicker.
I have 5.
5. Okay. All right. All right. I will take your suggestion. And I'll target the Lotus Petal.
Back in response for black.
Yes. Would you like to Vampiric Tutor?
No.
I am passing my turn.
I will, however, give you
Tainted. Oh. Did I come? Okay.
Halfling on the menu.
Halfling is a 1/2.
I know she's yeah, but I could put Max at 19 life though.
Oh my God, Max.
If that was those, I think I'll go ahead and just well, we'll hit you, Will.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm at 38.
My man here played a land and sacrifices your traders.
That's fair.
In my,
Foot on the throat, Joseph. Foot on the throat.
I'm aware. Okay, good. I can take my turn.
Yeah, you're good,
Yeah.
man. I'm sure you're good.
Yeah. After all, here's a Badlands return. It's too bad. Oh, up 2 for this talisman tapped. What's the Mega Horse stats again?
2/2.
A 2/2?
Doo-doo.
Okay. 2/2. Well, I'm not hitting it.
No, we don't want to zoom in on it. It's a 2/2.
I mean, in spell table, you can go ahead and click the card. Clicking the card explains the card.
What?
I don't think I'll deal 2
Oh,
damage. I'll
I
leave 2
didn't-
damage on the board. I'll pass.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Have I
Okay,
learned
well,
you something
Draw
today,
for
Zach?
turn. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Max Sensei.
You are
Max.
quite welcome.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the Sunscorched Desert.
Oh my god.
We are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 2 mana away from losing.
It's just mana.
Sunscorched
mana
is
away from-
1 to
Two
target
mana away from
opponent or
losing?
each opponent?
Target opponent. So I'll
Okay.
I'll hit Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will cast a copy artifact.
I wonder what that's
And-
going to be.
As long as that copy artifact is good, it's going to enter as a talisman.
Mangle it.
Interesting.
And then I'll pass the turn.
I have nothing to untap. I have a card to draw. I'll play this land that gives everybody blockers. Hmm.
Give them all to me.
Oh yeah, sure. That sounds like a great idea. Actually, you're probably one of the easier. You and not Mr.
Hack,
Gaia's Cradle over there.
What?
Yeah,
Gaia's
I'm gonna put a
Cradle?
demonic tutor on the stack. I'm gonna sack this to get a land of some kind at the same time. Is
I
that
love it.
all good?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. You were
Wunderbar.
close. I think of the
boy.
Professor Oak in Pokemon Snap whenever he was like, "Wonderful, you were close." Back when
All those
video
poor
games were
Pokemons
cool.
that got murdered.
They didn't get murdered. They were just, turned into candy.
Turned
That's
to
the
candy?
Yeah. That's a wonderful.
That's
Hey,
the
they
that's
did
the
it in
Pokemon Go model is turning Pokemon into
Egg-
candy.
exactly.
Mm.
That's the I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, no.
Pokemon game where you just cook Pokemon.
Yeah, you turn them into candy and then you eat them. They're serving a higher purpose.
Right.
Cannibalism at its finest. Oh boy. All right.
I'm not Pokemon.
Oh yeah, who gets the spirit? Thanks, Anthony.
Me.
Yeah, Zach can have a spirit. And then I'll play this Mana Crypt that comes in tapped and pass my turn.
I will take my turn.
Manglehorn be doing Manglehorn things.
Manglehorn doing Manglehorn things. I would like to play this Thrasios using Delighted Halfling Mana.
We are
That's delightful.
a land away from losing to Zach over there.
Well, here's is my Thrasios good?
I pass.
All right, here's a Gaia's Cradle.
That's taps with 3.
See, this is why I didn't give him a spirit.
Last time you didn't give me one because I had Skull Clamp. But anyway,
Both of these are very fair points.
Zach. Oh, that's a spirit. I'm like, what am I looking at on your field? That's a spirit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
at
don't-
the rare token.
I don't leave damage on the board, and I don't feel bad for Max. So take 2, Max.
I mean, I have 1-2 games. I can't like. Oh well.
It's also the right thing to do. So I'm going to pass.
I am
With
to
the
your right.
Thrasios
Use
F2.
this 1/1 soldier.
I mean,
When
you
I
could have
untap
brought
my
out the Gear 5 Luffy. That's a nice spirit token.
combo.
He's in my box. I don't know where the box is right now.
I thought he was in your binder.
Hey, Will, do you have anything for Zach's turn? Or when he goes and does this shit?
Joseph, I do not completely
I'm
understand the
not doing
combo.
anything.
I know. I'm gonna activate Thrasios
So
and hope for the best.
he needs to also have the. He doesn't. He's more than 2 lands away. He needs 3 islands to do it with just a land.
Why?
Because Mystic Sanctuary requires 3 islands to come in untapped.
Oh, this Mystic Sanctuary combo.
I don't know. Am I confused? Is it go through
I,
Flicker just and no?
Oh
He doesn't
no,
need
Meha
that.
does it
He just needs
also,
a
right?
land.
I put my hand
Yeah,
down
he just
and
needs
I
a
don't
land.
know where it is. Oh, there it is. Sorry, what's up? What do you need me to explain?
Oh yeah, no, he's it's well, Ghostly Flicker is 3. 1, 2, 4.
He's a land away.
1,
He needs
2.
7 mana total.
Okay. Yeah. That'll do it.
Okay, I'm gonna read this actual commander. Naru Mehu.
It's Dualcaster
Meha?
Mage.
I'm gonna pass.
Oh, because then you ghostly flicker and then enter the battlefield, copy it, and bounce it. Okay, and then infinite flickers of the desert.
ETBs on the desert. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay, cool. I got it now. I am part of this game.
We're gonna choke on some sand.
I'll play
Ah.
Lauren.
Offensive. My people came from the sand.
I missed a little bit of that conversation, which I wish I didn't miss. I wanted to get some cues from Mr. Joe over there to think about if he has interaction for me, but I missed my my chance to do so. Um, hmm. I'm just gonna pass for now.
I get to untap.
Yeah. It's not force negation, Zach. That's all.
Odds or outs. Evens. I don't die. No death.
No death for you.
That's the first mana if you gonna get hit by this whole stream.
Yeah, it might be. City of Brass.
That's the city that doesn't sacrifice.
It also makes more than half a mana.
It does.
This
It
is
does.
true.
It does. I think I'll just play a Thrasios and Passios. Take a life.
Sure.
Pass
In your
turn.
end step, I'd like to activate Thrasios in your end step.
That's my line.
Too bad. May I look at this card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. This is probably a interesting card. Do I keep it? I think so. I'll show you a Mystic Remora.
Gross.
Okay.
I have a trigger.
Yes, you do. Where would you like to put it?
I'll go ahead, Max.
Cool.
Pew.
All right.
I'm good. I'm gonna draw for turn.
I guess I could kill Spirit, but
I mean, he does have a cradle in play, so like killing the spirit's not irrelevant.
I also can't kill anything on his board.
I don't have spirits, Max.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't
right.
give me
I
any.
was a good player. Didn't give him any.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
put
assumed I
this.
was bad at this game, so like, obviously I should
would
give
like
him a spirit.
I would like to put this Mystic Remora on the stack.
I pass on it. Zach.
Pass priority.
Okay.
Ish.
All right. I didn't think I'd get here. There's now a Thrasios on board, so Manglehorn cannot get through. I will pass the turn.
And stop.
Mhm.
Zach. I'm waiting for you to shoot, so I'll take my turn.
Hey, you're good, man. Yeah. I think somebody would stop you if we had something.
I'll shoot when I want to shoot. Okay.
Hey man, like you got the gun right now pointing, so like
What gun? What am I missing?
Yeah, but now's also not a very good time.
Here's
He's gonna do it on my turn when I tap out of mana.
Ooh.
Probably.
Hmm.
Probably. Well, let's hope the game doesn't end.
Don't you dare show a dark side.
With 630.
Ooh, Mystic
Not
Remora
paying for
trigger?
it. You can draw.
Oh,
May I draw off my Mystic Remora?
God, I don't want these to
mean-
resolve, but I need these to resolve.
I pass priority. To give you an idea, I care nothing about Ristic and Mystic.
Well, yeah, because you
I don't
copy.
cast
You
that
copy.
many
You
spells,
can go copy.
Yeah,
I'll get
it's
it.
just like the only way to like potentially have interaction for you, and we can like force draws off of each other.
Yeah.
I would really like if we can get rid of that fucking Manglehorn.
Hey, leave my Manglehorn alone.
Bullshit.
Max, I'll
Shoot
hit your phone.
at me.
I got
Hold
nothing
up,
else to shoot. I'm gonna hit
before you
spirit.
choose that, Joe, I'm gonna draw another card this turn. So if you want to point it at something with 2, you
Yeah,
can do
shoot the
that.
fucking Manglehorn.
Yeah, I'll aim at the Anglehorn then.
Manglehorn has a damage. Guys, you're being very mean.
You deserve it.
No, I don't.
Does this resolve?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, probably. I'm sure. Fine.
Alright, if this resolves, I have to proceed to end step.
Okay. In end step, I'm gonna tap these 3 in the war room to draw a card and lose a life.
Draw a whole ass card.
If that's good.
Yep, it's good for me.
Anglehorn.
I think I'll activate Thrasios in response before I lose the Gaia's Cradle mana. May I activate Thrasios?
Yep.
What is
That
it?
can
That's
go to
the
the bottom.
worm.
Ew, Jewel Lotus. Manglehorn is dead.
And I got another here.
You got one more, yep.
Let's hit the spirit. Let's get rid of it.
Well, the spirit. Okay.
What land
Or
drew you a
spirit.
card?
War room.
A war room. Okay, I don't know why I heard the worm. Okay. You know, I know what war room does. I was just very confused because I thought you said the worm.
Yeah, the worm. The worm is
Got
gonna.
it.
I'm gonna do the worm right now and draw a card.
It's got
because
it,
of
buddy.
Do you know that I like wouldn't put it past Wizards to just make a card called the worm and have it be a land? Like,
I'm gonna draw for turn. Right, we're going through the end step. Done.
Mhm.
Draw. I'll play an island and just gonna pass.
Zach is
Island
just
Pat.
sit and wait, sit and wait. All right, I take no damage from my crypt.
Nice. What to do, what to do, what to do. Excuse me.
Okay. Green, green, and 2. I will put this finale on 2 on the stack.
Mystic Remora.
You can
Great.
draw. You can both draw.
You're 630? Yeah. 2.
I am
Turkish
going to
Ballmaster.
get a dockside because I would like to have mana to interact with Zachary.
Yeah.
Okay. I will get a dockside if I can get a dockside count, please.
I have 1.
I have 2.
That is 6 total.
So 6 total.
Hmm.
I will make 6 treasures. I will crack one of them for my own Mystic Remora.
Mystic Remora.
Wait, sorry.
You can both draw.
Interesting.
If that is good.
I think I missed a couple of triggers there. Well, I think I missed one, but I'll do one at UX.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Master? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely mixed. I missed the first one.
Yes, you did.
Okay. I will move the finale in just a moment, and then I will pass turn and get my treasures.
I will untap Mystic Remora trigger on the stack. Please stop it. I'm going to pay for it. On here. At. Okay, I'll pay for it with the Bayou. I will. It's got 1 counter on it. Let's see. I'll drop a turn.
Sure.
Interesting. Here's an Underground Sea as my land for turn.
Imagine
Oh,
one of
that's
us just
interesting.
played a Thoughtseize right now and just grabbed the Ghostly Flicker. Force him to go for it.
I played Thought Erasure a long time ago. Back then, it was just me and my cousin playing 1v1 Commander, so it made sense. I promise I'm not that bad.
Was this
as I'm
around the
sitting here
same time as Worst Fears?
I still play Worst Fears in my EDH decks. I love that card. Although you've told me it doesn't work the way I want it to, but it's still gonna work in my house. House rules. That's how that works, right?
Thoughtseize.
You're like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. I gotta do math. Hold on. 1, 2. That buckle my shoe. I hate everything. Joe, how many cards do you have in hand?
So Zach has 4 mystery cards in hand right now?
I have 5 cards in my hand.
I care about Joe and you because I'm gonna feed your raw engines.
I mean,
Maybe I have
2.
to though. Yeah, maybe I have to though, right? Because Zach is
You
at
also
any
know
time
one
can.
of my cards, right? Because
I think you are very overestimating.
I'm
right
not
now.
really. I'm not really sure what it does. I know like the gist of it, but I don't feed Ristics for funsies.
I don't know if we're like.
So basically, you guys are like in this war of feeding Ristic studies because I could potentially try to win at any time, but you're just gonna end up like giving the other people wins if you keep giving them more cards.
I'm gonna put this JLo on the stack, paying for the Ristic.
Okay, so I'll draw.
I'm not paying 4 mana for my JLo.
Okay. Seems like a good
1 is
idea.
enough.
Is my JLo good?
Oh, I'm gonna be.
Cool. I will sacrifice it for 3 black. I will then pay an additional 2 using Delighted Halfling mana. And I will put this Tevesh Zot. Uncounterable Tevesh Zot on the
Sick.
I'm
stack.
gonna unsubstantiate that.
Are you serious?
Divide by 0.
No.
So
No, I was
do I
gonna
get to
try.
draw?
Yeah, you
Do I
guys
get
can
to
both
draw?
draw Ristic. Yeah,
Also,
Mystic
I think
Ristic.
I missed another trigger, but I'll go ahead and just hit max.
Is Tevesh Zot good, Mr. Unsubstantiate?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna make 2 thralls like a good little boy. And then I'm gonna hold up a Thrasios activation like a good little boy. I think I'm done. 7 cards in hand. 2. Math is hard. I'm gonna move these over here so it's clear. Yes, I am done.
Is there a ghastly in the art for those thralls?
I don't know. Yes, there is, right down there. These were done by the Golden Sabertooth at Punch City 2.
We love Tim.
Shout out
Gold is
Shout
the
out to him.
best.
Yeah, there's
Well, turn.
little Ghastly there. And Squidward, and I don't know what that little duck thing is in the middle, but I like it.
I'm not sure. It's the mind of Tim is obviously a very scary place, but the things that like he photocopies out of his brain onto paper, fantastic.
Isn't that like a Sesame Street character or something?
It might be Big Bird or no, I think it's Gonzo.
No. Yeah,
Gonzo.
Gonzo.
I'm gonna shock in a Sega Foundry.
Shocking.
Shocking.
I don't know. But I like it.
I like to play a Mystic Remora.
I would like to draw.
Mystic Remora. This is getting out of hand. May we draw, both of us?
Yeah, guys, come on. I'm so
Well, I
scared of me.
hit
Look at these
2
things.
at max.
How much one am I taking? One?
Hold on.
2? Okay. Buckle my shit.
Mystic Remora result.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh boy.
Wheel of Fortune? But you
Yeah,
have a
that's
Bowmaster.
He has a ghostly flicker.
You have a Bowmaster. No.
He has a ghostly flicker. Let
No.
him use it in response.
No. And all that damage needs to go somewhere because I'm not
It's
letting
not going to
this
you.
go.
This doesn't stop. This doesn't win the game. The card in his hand is going to win the game.
It makes
All right,
your
well-
Bowmaster a 30-30.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well,
You
Zach,
got
you have
blocker. That's
priority.
raw.
Well, Zach
You
has
have
priority
priority
first off.
Yeah, exactly.
Well-
Yeah.
Mystic Remora on the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I have a Remora
Mm.
trigger too.
You can draw us
All right.
And,
I
I'll-
think.
in both rows.
Hold on. I haven't drawn my card yet. I'm thinking
Well,
because.
Max drew, so you respond to that one then.
Well, my trigger's on the stack first.
No, mine resolves
Draw.
first.
No.
No, mine would.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
you're
a- it's
right.
not a-
No,
It's
you're
not
right.
a huge. It's not a huge deal.
No,
but
it is. Because if
I'm just
mine
thinking.
resolved first, then I'd draw and you'd have to deal with the trigger first. I just
Yes.
flipped turn order because I'm stupid.
Not stupid. We're playing casually here. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm just thinking because he's gonna take me off Guy's Cradle Mana, which is gonna interrupt my plans for Zach. But he's got a Wheel of Fortune on the stack.
This deals with Zach.
Joseph, no.
It kind of doesn't, because I have other win cons, like, and
I'm
also
not,
dealing 21 damage is not okay.
It's gonna
It's
take
not-
you out of the game. I'm gonna hit you with it.
Joe,
Like
Joe,
literally,
cards in hand.
Joe's gonna like deal 30 damage to Zach or 7 damage to Zach, and
Dude, Joe can deal the damage to your creatures and then literally punch any of us for
Yeah.
for fucking 30.
yeah,
Yes, he can. Yeah, that is a very real thing that can happen. I hate this.
Priority
Okay,
is on
I'm going
the,
I'm going to
on
draw.
you're doing
I'm
draw.
drawing from my Mystic
Okay.
Remora. Yes.
All right.
Trigger. I have 0.8. 1 to draw.
So now I'm gonna have to respond to this if I want to activate Thrasios. But I'm gonna be a responsible little schmuck, and I'm not gonna activate Thrasios.
Okay.
All right,
Then
Matt,
I'll
your
draw my card.
I'll hit the last draw.
Joseph.
Okay, so both rolls are now dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune.
I'm gonna pass priority.
How much mana do you have available?
Me?
No,
I have 8.
you have 8. Joe, you have 2 mana available? No, 1 mana.
1. Yeah, it's dead.
I will put a Flusterstorm on the stack, targeting the Wheel of Fortune.
Mystic Remora.
Mystic and Mystic.
Draw.
Trigger. Let's hit. Is that max?
Mm-hmm.
I will draw. I'm gonna draw off my first trigger, which will be Mr. Kumar.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know if I want to fight for the wheel.
Why not? It deals with Zach.
Huh?
Why not? It deals with Zach.
Or
Wasn't
would
that
you
your
guys are
argument?
gonna keep fighting over it?
Wasn't that your argument? It deals with Zach.
It does deal with like. But once we use up our counter spells, he can, in response to the wheel, cast a Ghost
Yep.
Flicker one.
Yeah, you
Yes, he can.
should probably just let this go and don't be stubborn about this. Because you could
I'm not
wheel us
going to
into
be.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna fight it anymore.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna fight it at all because once you folded, that was it. I
Mhm.
don't want to open up back to win. Thinking on my risk study here, and I'll go ahead and draw from it. All right. Fluster Storms can all counter.
Okay.
I like to move to combat. 12 at. What was that?
12 at Zot, you said?
Yeah, that checks
just-
out.
He's
Yeah.
just coming for you.
Just looking at the board. You could
Right.
just go ahead and block it with the dockside. Dak doesn't care about his life total as long as it's not 0 for the most part. And
Thinking about blocking with Thrasios, and
you're
if
done with
Zach wins, then Zach wins because you put me in a really bad spot here.
I mean, it's reasonable. Unless you're holding a fierce, in which case you probably just let Zot die. Oh, no, because you still,
If
they
I'm
still have
holding-
Zot.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's one of
We
them,
still
yeah.
have that. Yeah. Is that dies? How bad is that for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, maybe 7. All right, fine. Doc can die.
Okay.
He drew me a whole 0 ass cards.
So it's people just have to respect the Zot and pressure it, and then can't draw cards.
I mean, it would
did you
technically feel
pass?
my fork. Yeah, I'm passing. But there's.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a card off the worm.
Yeah. War Room pass again.
Well, he's doing it on Joe's end step. He's drawing
No
for the
matter.
war room.
Which I will go ahead and ping.
Who?
You, Max.
Me?
You.
Okay. I should have expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still at no.
So we'll go to my turn, right?
Yeah.
Anybody have a life legacy I can borrow?
Play an island.
Okay.
Hold on 1 sec, counting.
Would have been nice.
I was not a fan.
Oh, by the way, I had this turn 1. So when you showed your hand to turn 2 wheel, I was like, oh, please.
I'm gonna cast a flush duplicate.
How's that?
Flash duplicate.
It's a better image.
I know. I know.
No
There's
guy's
a
asking
Ristic
what it
trigger
is.
on it.
Is there?
I'm not paying any ristic or anything.
I would draw. I clicked the card, it came up as Caracas.
It's a image that vanishes in 3 turns. It doesn't
Yeah.
have the sack effect.
I'm passing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna enter as a bowmaster. It's gonna kill your bowmaster, Joe.
So that.
In here, I thought it was going to be a dockside.
Surprise!
And after that, I'll pass.
Cool. Oh,
Master
untap.
too good.
I will roll for my Crypt. I'm safe.
You have an orc army.
I will play a command tower. I'd like to put a Kinnan on this deck.
It's a pretty good card. I pass on Kinnan.
There's 6-3.
Pass on Ristic.
Trigger Bowmaster, I'll deal a damage to the dockside.
Mm. Okay, there's a damage marked on it. Is Kinnan good?
Yeah, I pass on it.
Yeah, pass on.
I pass on.
Okay.
A lot of mana.
It's a lot of mana. It's a lot of I'm not feeling safe.
Oh, did you pay your Remora?
I did not.
And did you roll for your crypt?
I did. I rolled a 2 for my crypt,
Okay.
but I did draw for turn, so I have to get rid of the fish. No matter how badly I want to
I-
keep it.
Hi, fishy.
Bye, fish. Bye,
Fishy
fish.
fish.
Okay. I'll crack this for 2 black.
Seems good.
I'll put a Noz on the stack.
Seems great. Mystic Remora.
Draw.
Mystic.
Draw.
So triggers, I'll kill the dockside. Actually, yeah, I'll kill the dockside, and then I'll put 2 damage on the cannon.
Kill Kinnan too.
Veil.
Veil. Mystic Remora.
You can draw a card.
Buddy, that
Yeah,
doesn't.
I mean, Kinnan still
stop.
dies,
That
right?
doesn't
That
stop
doesn't
it.
stop
I have
it.
Yeah.
to. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You have to pay for everything.
I do.
Yeah.
1.
It'll go over it.
So that pays for that, and then Joe can have a spirit.
Not me.
No, not you.
Not
So
me.
I can pay for enough things, I think.
You just have to pay for 2. So 5 mana total, and you'll pay for 1 Mystic, 1 Entheristic, and then Kinnan will survive, presumably.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Whose Remora would you like to pay for?
Joe's.
Okay, so I will
no.
get to draw it.
Yeah, you'll get to draw a card. Joe will get nothing.
Correct, because his Mystic and his Ristic will be paid for. I will draw 1 whole card. Awesome, that's a magic card.
Trigger Bowmaster.
Yeah.
Bowmaster.
I'll point.
I mean, if you could cast an instance, you'll kill the Bowmaster.
What?
I mean, the Kinnan, sorry.
Well, there's a veil in response to the damage on the dockside, I assume.
Correct.
Because I did say that one first.
Yep.
I thought it was
there's-
after the.
No,
Well,
it
There's
was in
three,
response.
there's 3
to
damage
the-
on the stack.
Well,
Yeah,
no. So there's a Ristic, or because the damage is off the first draw, right? So there's Joe's Remora underneath, and then a Remora for Will underneath.
I should not have any more draw triggers. My understanding is
Yeah,
that in
there's
response to
triggers
our
underneath
draws-
because we shortcutted.
Yeah.
There's no targets yet for certain things because I had
Yeah.
to respond to save the dockside, which was the first one. So there's 1 trigger on the dockside, 2 triggers waiting to
Oh.
be assigned,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
the new triggers at above it.
okay,
Then
okay. I
there's
thought you
1
didn't.
trigger that's pointed at my dockside, I'm assuming. Correct?
Notably,
Oh. I only had to pay for 1 trigger.
off the veil.
Yeah, I only had to pay for 1 trigger.
Well, if there's 1 damage already on the dockside,
Right.
you were
Yeah, you
protecting.
have to pay the two.
It depends if
The
you're
people are
protecting the
great.
dockside or the cannon.
We should
Yeah, I
resolve
thought you-
these separately.
Okay,
like-
okay, all right. I'm gonna put my card back.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we on the stack?
So I've paid for the Ristic. Joe's
Okay.
Mystic trigger.
Okay. I also have a Mystic trigger.
I will let Joe draw.
Okay.
So Joe draws from the Mystic Remora.
Yeah.
Trigger.
I'm just gonna point another one at the dockside right now. Then.
Okay, so that's at the dockside, so that's fine. Now I can let your Mystic Remora trigger go, and
Well,
even
the
if it
dockside
targets
will.
the Kinnan.
Hold on.
Doesn't
The
matter.
dockside will die because the trigger goes on top of my draw.
Yeah.
Joe just drew before me, so now Bowmaster goes above it, so dockside will die.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
now my draw trigger's on the stack. I'm going to draw a card.
And that'll
Bowmaster.
target the Kinnan.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
That is
So there's
correct.
1 damage marked on Kinnan, with no more draws on stack.
At the moment, there are no more draws on
So
stack.
now we are
correct?
back on Veil.
So how many cards do you have in hand?
2.
Joe, how many cards do you have in hand?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Right, the guy with Mystic and Ristic and in Blue Farm has 11 cards in his hand.
Yeah, I do have a counter, but I have a fluster that won't work because of Kinnan.
It'll
If you
trigger.
cast-
It'll
it'll
trigger
trigger-
Will's Remora, and I'll be able to kill the cannon.
I'll just float mana in response.
Yeah, but it makes you use it now.
Yeah, but it also doesn't counter the ad nauseum.
What is the storm count at right now? Do we have a
2.
storm count? 2, that's it? Veil and the Adnos?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. The life total's at 30.
And there also is the point where if you fight over this enough, Zach's just going to win over us.
Alright, then that's what happens.
I know.
Gonna-
I'm just saying it's something
I
to be aware of.
I
I
gotta
can
deal
still
with
whiff
the...
on my Nas because I've been taking points of damage.
Yeah, but I'm also
it's-
worried about your Adnos feeding Joe 20 cards because
It's not.
you
It
know,
can't feed him 20 cards unless I play 20 spells.
Well, that's a
Which
very
you're
real
gonna-
possibility.
You're gonna play a lot of spells.
I'm gonna,
You
I'm
don't-
gonna
you
try,
don't-
but if that happens,
Yeah,
I'm
you-
either going to win or like not play a bunch of spells.
Yeah. Let me just. How much mana do you have? 4 treasures. That's it.
Correct.
All right, 4 treasures.
8.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pay 2 life to Noxious Revival, targeting my Force of Vigor.
Trigger.
I am not gonna pay reluctantly.
Okay.
All 1.
So I'm gonna point one at the cannon, and
Oh, 2.
then one at Max's face.
Does my Noxious Revival resolve?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Kinnan is now off the board.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I forgot to crack my treasures.
I was gonna say, yeah, you did. The Flusterstorm count is now 3. You can make him use all his mana if you want to, Joseph.
For what it's worth, I will. Like,
I know you will.
yeah.
No,
you
he's
will.
will.
Oh, yeah. I could potentially stop any win attempts you go with, and then have enough cards to stop the stack.
Mm-hmm.
I stop you here, and I use my 1 counter spell.
Yeah.
We do lose on the stack because he can go over it.
Yeah. So I think we have to make a decision here just to keep the game moving forward.
Yeah, I have to let that nauseam resolve,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Cool. These will.
Um.
You have Zach. You have 2 more
Oh.
shots to point.
Yeah. To do your. Well, I can't shoot him at your face because you're veiled.
Correct.
We'll go at the delighted halfling then.
That's not what I want to hear.
Okay. I'm gonna
I have my
Nos.
spirit.
Where are those 2 extra points of damage
Before
coming
you
from?
Nos, hold up. There should be a draw from both you and.
So then I should be drawing this force
No,
of
no, no.
vigor?
You drew already. These are the ones that we did out of
Okay.
sequence where I wanted to protect my dockside.
Okay. So then my delighted halfling is gonna die. Zach says he wants to wait on the nose.
There's a fluster. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right,
Good luck, Max.
29, 28.
Just hit that's a consult, you win. GG. Oh, that's a good card.
The One Ring. Oh my lord. Keep going, Max. Keep going.
It's 7.
Keep going. Keep
Yep.
going. You gotta keep going, buddy.
Do I have to
Meme
keep
bet
going? Is that
not
like is that like a mandatory thing?
I mean, you don't have to keep going, but if you want to win, you gotta.
Now I have
that
to
meme
stop.
bet not good enough? Oh, what's your yard look like?
My yard? My yard doesn't do anything.
Oh,
His yard
three.
is just a wheel and a pedal.
There's no me patrol doesn't do anything here.
And then like what's in? You have no yard, right? Will?
I have Noxious Revival, Manglehorn, Jewel Lotus, Delighted Halfling.
I have
Yeah.
a solve the equation in an astrolab.
Yeah, me
Membet does
patrol.
nothing. I played a land for turn. I have a Thrasios.
Discard.
No, it's definitely not discard. I'm trying to think if this is worth it. I think so. So you don't have a Rite of Flame in the yard, right?
Negative.
Okay. I will crack this treasure. Present a Rite of Flame. Make 2
You have
red.
3 triggers, and you're at 4 life.
I am at 4 life.
He has protection right now, though.
I do.
Oh yeah,
Or
you're
hexproof, rather.
Can we draw?
Yeah. You can all draw.
I'm gonna draw my Force of Vigor.
I'm gonna point all 3 damage at Joe.
you're there.
The next Ad Nos player.
I'm gonna crack 2 other treasures. I'll play this One Ring.
Trying to put everything.
I think I have to.
Triggers.
You can all draw.
I'm gonna respond to Joe's draws before he gets to draw.
Mm-hmm.
And I will show you this Force of Vigor. That's no surprise. Exiling Elvish Mystic. Targeting both of your card engines, Joseph.
Right, so I have 2 triggers on draw, and I got another 4 cards to draw.
Correct. There's 2 above me. Do I want to pay for it though? I'm gonna pay for Heuristic Study. You can get 1 Mystic Remora draw off of me.
I'm gonna do all that first, and then decide.
Go ahead, man. Draw your card. You're fine.
I'll do 1 damage to you, Joe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight to say them. All right, they can go.
Okay. Now there's 2
Right,
more draw triggers for you.
I have 2 more draws.
2 more draws. All done.
Take another 2.
You got it.
Man, my my Orc Army token has gotten larger than yours in just
My 13th,
Max's
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
God. Okay. I'm gonna pass.
How big is it?
It's a 14.
I'm gonna pass.
Jesus.
I'm gonna pitch Exotic Orchard, Blood Crypt, Meme Bet, Fire Covenant, and Noxious Revival.
gonna untap. Mystic Remora and die. Since all my mana just disappeared overnight.
Wow, all the draw engines are gone except for a One Ring.
And
Yep.
draw for turn.
Except
This
mine. I still have my War Room.
This makes me sick. Cards in hand, Zach?
Five,
And
and you know one of them is Ghostly Flicker.
yeah, Max, did you reveal any interaction off the Adnos that I missed?
That y'all know of.
Yeah, off the
MBT
Adnos. I don't remember.
Misstep.
Misstep. Okay, that's stuff. That is definitely stuff. Okay.
Max, can you just show the other cards that we know about?
Can I what?
Can you just show the other cards that we know about? I just want to make a mental note.
Morphic Pool as my land for turn.
So it's a Femid,
Five.
Mystic Tutor. That's a... What is that? Tainted Pact?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Feels terrible. Joe's got like 30 cards in his freaking hand.
Yes, he does.
No, there's no way he doesn't win on his turn. There's no way.
I mean, it did keep interaction, but again, we're setting it up for another person. So we'll see.
All right, let's. That's bad.
All right. Can I get you? Ooh, excuse me. Can I get you to make a play, please, sir?
Yeah. There's a Birds of Paradise. Is my Birds of Paradise good, or would you like to misstep it?
I'm not misstepping a bird.
Okay. How about this? How about this Mana Vault? Would you like to misstep that?
Nope.
Awesome. I have 8 cards in my hand. I think that means I'm gonna go to discard. Would anyone like to do anything before I go to discard? Fabulous. Here's a Flooded Strand. Go ahead, Joe. Ooh.
Okay. Joe, are you muted? Or are you just not talking?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Tap a red for a gamble.
Gamble. Okay.
Gamble, jamble. Counter it. I passed priority, but
yeah, I pass on gamble.
Cool. I pass on gamble.
He's just gonna be able to fluster you, but he'd be able to anyway.
Well, he could have deflected and swatted one of the Flusterstorms onto the other Flusterstorm, so his mental misstep didn't get Flusterstormed, but
that would have been beautiful.
That's okay. Here we are. You got 35 cards in that hand, Joe?
Yeah.
Cool. Good luck with the Red Entomb.
See, really, he just wanted to get a Rite of Flame because now it produces 3 mana. So now red. How many
1,
cards?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 19.
All right. Well, if anyone in chat is still awake, we can get a number from 1 to 19. If we don't get a number, I'll go ahead and randomize and roll a d20 on screen. All right, random d20 it is.
Everybody sleeping?
Any
Just us?
We re-roll on crits. Oh no, we got a 12 from Deck says.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, card. That's the fastest one.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fluster score.
That's relevant.
Those
Wow, he actually had it. He didn't lie.
Where would I?
lying that he has a
Here's a
Fluster Storm with
gemstone
20
cavern
points.
naming human.
Oh, here comes the Grand Abolisher.
A gemstone
This is
cavern
the-
naming human.
Cavern of Souls naming human. Ooh, I made
Okay.
a new card of him. Should be a sleep assessment at a time. Kind of awesome.
GG.
Grand Abolisher.
Wait, Heartbreak, Mindbreak Trap.
Zach, do you have anything to stop the Abolisher?
No, I don't.
You don't have anything to stop the Abolisher either?
No, it's uncounterable.
It's a human. It's a human.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
human.
Indeed.
You're just gonna try and Thorkel.
Probably.
I could use your graveyard.
I guess now's the time. I will mystical tutor and see if I have anything of relevance. Good from Joe.
Sounds good.
Good from me.
Force and then pray to cult. Ugh, it's terrible.
Did you use your Force of Will this game?
I did
Oh,
not,
wait, no, it's
no.
uncounterable.
Yeah.
It's Mindbreak Trap. It's only Mindbreak Trap.
Mm-hmm.
At
Just
Exile.
anything.
Yeah, but we have to.
Joe has to
activate-
cast.
Yeah.
Yes. Joe has to cast one more spell.
Which I don't. Yeah, I don't think I can force him to cast another spell.
Is there? Can you put silence onto into your hand?
I'm not in silence colors.
You're not. You're not playing Tivit anymore. That's right.
Yeah.
It's a Thrasios
That's-
on board.
Yeah. There is a Thrasios in play. I mean, I'll show y'all exactly what's. It needs to be a free spell. And exile or deal with a creature.
So, Max, I will give you an out, or sort of an out. So I can go for my combo here and go for the Sun Scorched Desert thing. It deals a damage to target player, so I cannot kill you with my combo this turn cycle.
That is true.
But if you protect my combo, then I can kill Joe with it, and Will. Sorry, Will.
It's collateral, I guess.
That's kind of funny. I'm for this. I can.
Of course you are.
Your combo. If you just wanna. Once I'm done searching here. Which will be for.
I don't feel so good.
I guess I'll just.
Who named 12?
I'm gonna put a finale. I'm gonna put a Battle of Ikoria on top of my library, and then.
That's a battle. You cannot get that with a mystical tutor.
You're right. I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Well,
Finale of Devastation.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Okay.
We got a force. We might need all of the interaction.
I don't think so. I think that was the only card in his hand.
The Fluster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I pitch my battle already? I did, didn't I? I used it earlier.
Valley on dockside?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Alright, and it has to be this Eldritch Evolution then. Okay. I've made my choice. I'm putting my card on top. You can.
Alright, Grand Abolisher on the stack.
Yep.
Okay. I have priority. I will tap my Ancient Tomb and this to put Ghostly Flicker on the stack. I'm going to hold priority. And I'm going to tap these and these, take another damage to play Naru Meha. There you go. That's what I got.
What are you targeting with the Ghostly Flicker?
Oh, good. That's relevant. Let's target the a snow-covered island and the sun-scorched desert.
Okay. Okay, I'll respond by activating Thrasios. Seems like the appropriate thing to do. Is that okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thanks, fam. At the bottom of this card. This card is not doing it. And I'll show you Scalding Tarn, which also doesn't do it.
Action ends on Joe.
You pass someone?
Yeah, I got nothing else for this. Can you remove the Thrasios?
The Thrasios. This?
Max's Thrasios?
I mean, ideally, you want to remove the not on the stack, but when it ETBs, then you remove it and it'll give it a combo.
Okay, I said what I said. I meant what
I mean,
I
I mean, it's Force Negation in hand. Doesn't do it. Why do you want me to remove his Thrasios for?
said. You'll see if you do it.
If you tell me, I'll do it.
He wants to shut off my
I don't
SWAT.
We're
It's not
dead.
that
We're dead.
Yes. I would like Max's SWAT to no longer be active.
That's it. Okay.
Make some choices, please.
Let's put a Dark Rig on the stack.
A dark ritual.
Okay. Max can just MBT this whole stack.
I pass priority.
Yeah, I passed priority on the dark ritual.
Interesting. I'll pass priority as well. Can you put the mystical tutor in the graveyard, Max? Thanks.
In a vapor targeting Thrasios.
Mm. Can copy it.
Keep in mind, we're all probably messing up here because you probably show that the Meha is off and target the flicker.
Well, that was you.
Yeah,
Right?
I think that I actually just let this resolve. And
Type the copy.
I will copy backing the Ouchie land and bounce the Orcish Bowmaster. Copy.
Sure. Um, I will not continue the chain.
Okay. So now we're back to a stack. With,
Okay.
we're back to Naru Meha on the stack.
I will tap Cradle for 2 green. I'm gonna float one of them. I'm just gonna float 2 green with it on the stack in case my stuff starts to die. Naru Meha's on the stack. Ghostly Flicker is targeting Scorching Desert and the snow-covered island, correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay. I will let her resolve.
Okay. So Naru Meha will enter, make a copy of Ghostly Flicker. The copy of Ghostly Flicker is going to target Naru Meha on an island.
Oh, okay. And then that'll give you infinite mana potentially, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Make a arbitrarily large amount of blue mana. That's cool with everyone.
I mean, do you have anything to respond to that, Will?
Not with that. No, I think that's fine.
Okay, now I'm going to switch to doing the Sunscorched Desert and Naru Meha.
Okay, and sure. So you can do that.
I'm going to alternate 1 damage. Well, I'm going to get Will to even with Joe, and then I'm going to alternate 1 and 1.
So you're going to start hitting me 35, 34, 33?
Yeah, but you know,
okay.
I'm gonna get you both down to the same amount.
Okay, so once I go to 34, seeing that you hit me twice in a row, not doing what I had hoped, I'm going to channel Besage you, targeting your Scorched Desert.
Channel Besage you.
You thought he was just gonna kill me? Come on.
Which I maybe he might have. That was my hope.
I mean, he did openly say he was going to kill both of you.
Yeah, but we might have 29 to Joe, and then when he starts hitting me, I could have gotten, probably a world where that could have happened. But I needed his deflect and swat off, or he could have deflect and swatted.
Yeah.
You run Stifle or Trick Bind?
I can't do it right now, so no.
Okay. Channel.
I have an arbitrarily large amount of blue mana, though.
Too.
Okay.
Max, a question for Judge. Had I Besaged with the Ghostly Flicker targeting the 2 things and Besaged at that point, would the Ghostly Flicker have fizzled? Because it doesn't say up to 2 targets, it says, exile 2.
It would have to try to resolve.
Yeah, it's going to try and resolve to the best of its ability and do the 1.
Oh, it would.
Yeah.
Okay, I was curious if I could have blown it out by doing that. I didn't think so, though.
Yeah, in order to get the original Ghostly Flicker to, that's what you need to get fizzled to stop it, but
yeah,
you can't because I have copies on top. I'm not going to let it go that low. I'm going to go find an island, right?
Yes, you may get a basic land type.
That Grand Abolisher is a problem still. For me.
Max still has an MBT.
I do. I had something going on for a moment. Where are we on the stack?
Zach is still deciding at this point.
I'm shuffling my library.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I still have magic cards in my hand.
Okay, so I'm going to continue my chain. Now, instead of flickering Sunscorched Desert and Naru Meha, I'm going to flicker War Room.
And just draw your
library. Well, I can't draw my library because it costs me a life every draw. So I'm going to draw 20 cards. Is that cool?
How many do you have in hand at the moment?
5.
5. Okay. And presumably Max is still protecting your win con, so go ahead.
Okay. So good. I'm just gonna shortcut 20. Yeah.
You're good. Down to 13.
Yep.
What can Naru Meha do at instant speed? All the stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Born Upon the Wind's a card, right?
Born upon a win is a card, yeah.
I mean,
That's
Ghost
true.
of Flicker and is born upon one at this point.
Kind of.
Yeah, at this point, there's no damage on board, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Apart
what
from
win
the
con.
desert, I don't know what other card there is that can ping us. You could draw his cards, but I don't know what other cards he could ping us to that one.
I mean, there's probably like Drowning Dreams. I think he pitched Drowning Dreams earlier, but like there's
I did.
X spells that make you draw your deck. Like 2 of those will. If there's 2 of those in that 20, then he's able to do that to you.
I'm gonna cast this Drowning Dreams.
I guess he did not pitch it.
Didn't you? I thought you pitched that, or
Um,
was that last game that you pitched that?
That was last game.
Okay.
What? It was Stern Scold in this game. What? Target who?
I'm gonna draw cards and do you think Joe has Oracle in hand? Joe, how much mana do you have open?
3 black and 1 white. That's 1,000.
Or I'm assuming you have an artifact in there, so I'm not gonna mill you because that's terrifying. We saw Max's cards. I don't think any of those scare me.
You can't target.
Oh, I
You
can't
can't target
target him.
Max.
That's right.
Mhm.
So, yep. Well, that's gonna be some mill for you.
Can you give me a number? I would like to count.
I mean, it's twice X, and X is going to be like all but 2 of the cards in my library, or 3 of the cards.
So my
your
library.
whole library is gone.
So my library.
God, Naru Meha
Interesting.
doing cool shit.
So
My
Drowning
library.
Dreams is on the stack. So do we?
Right. Well,
Drowning Dreams?
well, F is on the stack.
Zach,
for me.
Max, can you win after your turn?
Yes.
Once you're done with protection?
Yes.
With a full grip of with a whole deck in his hand, you could win.
I can try.
Right. Well, death is on the
Right.
stack for me. Here's my force.
He's gonna have to pass turn and sculpt. So
I'm
gonna-
probably just do your incense.
I'm ditching my win con, so force of will target in the Drowning Dreams.
How much mana do you have up?
I have 2, a green and a blue.
Sorry, hold on. I'm deciding what to use.
That scares me. But sure. I'm deciding which spell to kill you with.
this is all
The
in
5 in your hand?
response to a Grand Abolisher.
I'll show you. I'll force a will hard cast.
Yeah, you can do that with your infinite mana. Anything from you, Max? Mind break trap?
No.
Okay. All right. That's it then. Library is going to be milled.
I'm gonna draw the. Hold on, let me see.
I mean, I don't think the number's relevant.
I'll leave 3 cards left.
Hey, the One Ring. I bottomed that before.
Shocking. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past Zach to play Time Stop in his deck. Just
I love Time
right
Stop.
here.
That'd be pretty hot.
I love that card. I refuse to run discontinuity, even though it's better.
Are we at a point where there's still a Naru Meha trigger targeting a Ghostly Flicker?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's still there.
Okay.
Oh wait, was I supposed to be caffeinated?
You are. You're
I know
supposed to
that.
be caffeinated.
I did not know that. Oh my
Did you
gosh,
not?
that's what's wrong.
Yeah, that's why you can't win games because you're not caffeinated.
I guess. I don't have any coffee with me.
Discontinuity. Yeah,
There it
that's
is.
what
The
you want.
discontinuity. I hate that card. Art is quick time
Okay,
stop to
I'm
death.
going to. I'm gonna Blue Sun Zenith Joe target or X's way more than his deck. Just get him out of there.
Sounds like you did too.
Unless Joe's got like a super sneaky Angel's Grace that he can't cast because he doesn't have white.
Would be hot.
Don't have it.
That would have been hot.
It would have been cool. Then you have to MBT that.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. However, I had my deck. Well,
Yep.
deck out.
So you'll draw state-based actions. Will check, and you are done. You are dead. We assumed. Yep.
Before we go through phases, though.
Well, we still have your Naru Meha on the stack.
Yeah.
And Blue Sun shuffles back into the library now.
Yes, it does.
Cool. Which set did she come out in? Dominaria? The old Dominaria?
So
Yeah.
now, do you have to let the Ghostly Flicker go to the yard now? Because we're moving phases.
Not yet. We're not moving phases yet.
Okay.
Silly Max.
I'm gonna flash an Evenser.
I love Venser.
Is that to bounce your Naru Meha?
No, it's to bounce all your permanents.
Yep.
Oh, because you're gonna well,
Because I'm gonna continue the Narmeha flickers, and I'm just gonna choose Narmeha and Venser.
Yep.
okay. I'll show you the Lingering Trap.
I have a deck of interaction and infinite blue.
Do it.
Do it. Mono blue. Fight me.
Cast the muddle.
Force pitch Thrasios.
Mana Drain.
That's not a 1-mana one. I'll draw a card.
I'll
I'll draw this Eldritch Evolution.
Yeah, Max. Once you let him draw his deck out of the game.
Okay. You got it.
That's cool.
I can't misstep that.
Okay.
That's cool.
So
Cool.
what I'm gonna do is go to my turn. I'm going to Archaeomancer to get the Ghostly Flicker back to my hand. I'm gonna do the combo again, and I'm going to make Infinite Blue, and then I use
Max turn.
on my turn. I'll use Whispers of the Muse with buyback to draw into my Blue Sun Zenith wherever it is, and then I'll just have Max draw infinite cards.
Yes, protection.
I still have
He was
protection.
still under.
I'll do
He's
it.
doing it.
I'll do it in your upkeep because I'll be able to do it again with the other stuff in my hand again.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You bounce all his permanents. He's got nothing on board.
Yeah.
Venser's cool. I thought about Venser in here for a little bit, but I think 4 is too much.
I mean, your current board state doesn't give you the mana to do that. But if you correctly targeted your Ghostly Flickers to have all of your mana untapped.
Well, I'm presuming that at the end of his turn, all his permanents will be untapped with the Ghostly Flicker impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? Am I right, Zach?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I was just trying to Eldritch Evolution my into a Thoracle for the Tainted that was in hand. I tried.
Never gonna happen when he had his hand in the deck.
Hey, play to your outs, right? Play to your outs.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see it actually do it, like through protection and everything. Like,
that was cool to see.
Absolutely
was cool.
was.
I like it more. I like that.
I'm super excited that we got 3 games in. This will bring us to the end of the night because it's past 10 o'clock, and I have a bedtime apparently. Getting old
It's a bad
sucks.
time. I gotta be up at 3:30.
That's true. Yeah, you have some chips to deliver, right?
Oh. Oh.
Frito slave.
Well,
Oh.
you have any Fritos in your house? Really
No,
chips?
not right now. I'm still waiting for somebody to bring me limon chips.
I know,
What?
I know.
Those will kill me.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's allergic. All right.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
bring them
Zach.
near Will.
What's that?
I wouldn't bring them near
Good
you.
game,
Will.
Zach.
You should. You should. I'm trash.
But
I win a game. I'm not caffeinated.
fair.
Didn't know.
Just grab caffeine next time.
Well, you should tell me. You should say, hey,
Hey,
be caffeinated.
caffeinate. Fair enough. But all right, Rip and Ship crew, thank you very much for coming out. Super happy that we got to play some games on live. Again, this is the players from my local game store, Rip and Ship Gaming or Rip and Ship Arena. Zach, the Slice Father, now Naru Meha, Stan, the Recycle Man himself, Will Ozdal, and Smooth Brain Blue Farm, Joe Roman.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Hey, you did it to you brought Smooth Brain to stream. I don't know what you expected. Like,
I'm gonna play Magic next time.
you're gonna play Magic?
I love
You're gonna play Magic
Ra-
next time?
Magic.
Oh, Vadric.
Dude,
Okay.
please do.
That would be
Vadric
that would be much more fun. I'm fully support you playing Vadric next time on stream. We like seeing
Vadric
weird
is
stuff.
so
We like pushing the format, the scene, show that there's still creativity. But
Well, you
yeah,
have me on
Megan,
screen. I'll play
yeah,
Magic next time, I
definitely.
promise.
Hello,
Naru
Smooth
Meha
Brain.
can still take a game. Oh yeah.
I like how Megan's trolling you in chat now. It's immortalized. Your Smooth Brain.
What's she doing?
kidding me?
Fantastic. All right. If you are in the Northeast area and feel like playing at Rip and Ship this weekend, we have the Rip and Ship Mox Diamond Event. The event link is in the video description. This will be the first Northeast game or first Northeast tournament for the TopDeck Championship Series that Eminence will be putting on. That'll happen for the invitational for the 10K happening midsummer next year. So you definitely need to get out to your gold stores and support and get these events up so that everybody can get their points and qualify so you can play against players like this. No, put that away. But Rip and Ship this Saturday for the first gold of the summer or of the season. Get your points early, get yourself secured on the leaderboard. It's no longer just about your Eminence win rate percentage, which should be 35 or better. It's all about how many points you have on the TopDeck leaderboard. Get your decks from topdeck.gg. Get your cards from Monroe at Propaganda. And come to Rip and Ship to play really good Magic. As well as they do have locals every Sunday that will be silver events. Because they definitely get 16 plus most weekends. So give everyone else a chance to say their goodbyes, and if they want to say where you can find them, you can always find me in the Eminence Discord or, on Twitter at TrickboundMTG. And Zach.
Bye everyone. It was a fun night. You can find me by asking Max. That's how you find me.
Me too.
Yeah, I happened to choose the 3 players from Rip and Ship tonight who really, they're not on social media except Will Lies. He lives on Twitter.
I just stalk Twitter. I don't interact. Nobody really cares what I have to say.
But you can still at him. You can still at Will.
You can at me at my full name, William Ozdal.
Oh, why to find me?
Joe is a mystery man. Smooth brain.
Joe, you can spam on Discord if you'd like to. You can get him at Roman Empire 5319. Confirmation that he only thinks about the Roman Empire. Contributions to Smooth Brain Magic.
Blown up.
No,
That was
tell me here.
that was
All right,
almost
everyone.
as bad as the.
Thank God it's 10:18. No one's gonna watch this.
That's not true. There are 9 people watching,
Well,
Huh?
and more later.
thank you,
And
everyone.
they're all lovely
We will
people.
see you next Wednesday. See if I can make yet another top 16, as I will be playing in the gold event and go for 4 in a row. All right,
I'll
awesome.
see you then.
Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
Bye.